8 oder 10 Millionen andere auch. Etwas war mir in diesen Novembertagen klar geworden. Wenn schon das Leben, die Herkunft der einzelnen Menschen, die Wirtschaft, Stand und Beruf, Bildung, Wissen, Vermögen sie trennen, dann kann nicht die Politik auf diese Trennung aufbauen und sie politisch organisieren und damit verewigen. Reich und arm, Stadt und Land, Gebildete, Wissende und Unwissende, sie sind da. Aufgabe der Politik kann es nun nicht sein, deshalb sie getrennt zu organisieren, um sie niemals wieder zusammenkommen zu lassen, sondern Aufgabe der politischen Führung muss es sein, diese natürlichen Trennungen nun durch ein größeres Ideal, durch eine größere Erkenntnis zu überwinden. Und ich fasste damals den Entschluss, es als einzelner Unbekannter zu wagen, diese Zerreißung, den Krieg anzusagen und über diese Parteien hinweg das deutsche Volk eben doch wieder auf einer Ebene zusammenzufassen. Der Kampf gegen den Marxismus wurde damals.
Hello everyone, Simon Meran here. Welcome back to a new episode of Hearts of Iron 4 playing with Germany in 1900s mod. So, let's go on with the campaign and let's see what's gonna happen next. So as you can see, last time we had a huge battle here with the Austro-Hungarians and we managed to destroy them with Adolf, Deutsche Führer. Because somehow there was a battle here and there was some stupid event or some idiotic scriptic event in which Austro-Hungarians, which are our allies, declared war on Germany. They invaded Germany. Also, they have been followed by Italian troops and French troops, and as you can see, we managed to take them out. How did I manage to take them out? Because I used no cheats. I repeat, I used no cheats. First of all, I used nuclear bombs, and second of all, I used the power of America. As you can see, America, which is the puppet state of ours, yet still, they have a lot of manpower here, 13 million, and a lot of units. 169, they had even more, 180 or 200%. So I took them a lot of units from here and gathered into our armies, and so we managed to take out, as you can see, almost all of the Axis that we know it. Now we are in the real Axis here, faction leader of the Axis. And we have a lot of puppet states here that will remain in the Axis nevertheless, no matter what. Ah shit, I cannot, whatever. And as you can see, now we're having all of Africa. We also wipe out the allies in here, and we have wiped out the allies in here, and there are still battles with the allies, which are actually the old Axis faction that declare war on Germany. Here in Iran, where our allies are managing to pull them back, and of course Russia, because the Russian Empire, which is actually consists of two factions, the Russian SFSR, which is a part of Axis, and the Soviet Union, which is led by this Chinese man, Joseph Stalin, only it looks different. They are also being pulled back. They also avoid Makvike, as you can see. Makvike is a part of the old Allied faction that has not been destroyed yet. Another thing that happened is that we lost all of our marine army right here in Port-au-Prince, which is a total catastrophe. That's why I'm trying to launch a nuclear bomb on them, but it's not working. Anyway, that would be the plan, so to speak. And we're also raiding their convoys. So, nevertheless, let's just go on with the game and let's see what's gonna happen next, because there is a lot of things to be done yet at this game. So as you can see, we're in February 1947, and we're just getting even more support from the Allies, from the US. We got so many bonuses around here. SS frontline soldiers, new control camp. We are making a little bit of political power, which is also very good. And we are having 8.16 million foreign support, which is absolutely wonderful. And now we're gonna watch our allies, how they're gonna take out the Russians. As you can see, Ukraine here is the same faction, it's just divided with a lot of territories, but they seem to be neutral. And Romania is also in common term, they are however not at war with anyone. Independent officers, enhanced specialized clothing, even more convoys, and a decentralized command. So they got a lot of bonuses, that's for sure. As you can see, the Bolsheviks here didn't manage to take us out. They are being taken out here by our allied forces, nevertheless, which are basically advancing. They're not advancing everywhere. This is our German Reich that I'm gonna try to take. And this is the Magdeburg that should also be taken out. They are having a unit here, they are resisting very good, they are very powerful indeed. But we'll see what's gonna happen. Anyway, our allies will try to repel them. As you can see, we can also add force. Also, they got 62 divisions, which means that they are doing just fine right now. So there is basically no problem at all. Another thing I want to do is to update this general, this admiral, with two things. First of all, logistic wizards, which I think is a very good thing, and then offensive, which is going to increase the attack. Waffen is foreign volunteers historical and accept foreign volunteers. So we're just doing fine also with our focus tree. As you can see, we're just gonna move forward. Go with the Sudetenland for Operation Rising Boom. I'm gonna go with the Sudetenland. Not sure if it's going to work, but if it's going to work, it would be just wonderful. It didn't work. We could go on with Operation Weserburg, in which we're going to declare war on Denmark and Norway, but I don't want to do this right now. In order to have this, the People of Polish Republic does not control Danzig and is at war with the United Kingdom of Great Britain. One of the following must be true. Does not exist. So I think we're going to do it later. We should do it later. Prepare to invade Italy. I'll do this as well. Restore German glory. And Lebensraum. If we go with SS equipment prioritization, special forces take 5%, defense, capacity multiplier 5%. I think this is very important. 35 days is one bit. And it says that in northern Italy, enemy has air superiority, but there is nothing in northern Italy because we're controlling all of Italy now, and also making a huge amount of manpower. This war is not going to last long. We're gonna be able to stop it very soon, and we also find we can take some decisions here without United South America. We can develop some oil fields. We can also recruit some spies. Grossdeutsch is right. We can go with Destiny of Britain, Great General Government of Poland, Bohemia and Moravia, Austria Western expansion. SS Burgund is going to expand access to the Mediterranean. SS Burgund's province, Ordenstadt Southern expansion in Middle Africa. And Destiny of Britain. I think this is the most important thing. Destiny of Turkey, also Fate of Italy. So there are many things that we can do here. Unfortunately, we can't recruit these units. Yet, but we could create some Croatian troops. Legion of Foreign Volunteers. So I'm just gonna go on with it. Now, as you can see, we are having anyway a lot of divisions still from US. And that this infantry regiment here, with 6,000 men, they seem to look very awesome. But we don't have anything anywhere else to send them. Yeah, it seems that the enemy is also having a lot of troops there. Some of our troops managed to arrive here. I think I can launch an attack with all these divisions and take this little town here, in order to make us able to advance even farther. So let's try and see how it will look. We should be able basically to pull them down fast. They have just a few more troops left and they should not be able to make it. But as you can see, they are able to resist a lot. They have a big defense. We are taking heavy losses in manpower anyway. But we will still try to take them out. We got 19 divisions attacking. I think we should be able to take them out after all. Let's put this sign. Heavy artillery upgrade. And now we should just research a new type of ship down here. But we are doing so. Let's go with the airplanes. So we're researching here, I think, helicopters. This also lasts forever. We're gonna go on with engineering, see what we can research here. 1950, this is going to last way too much. Let's go on to industry. Maybe we're gonna find something good to do at industry. Oh yes, we have a lot to do at industry. We can increase fuel, we can increase resource gain efficiency. We can go with dispersed industry that's going to increase maximum factories in the state. I think this is going to be better. As you can see, we got here a staggering 108% factory output. Production efficiency gap 107%, efficiency growth, factory vulnerability, and a lot of resources, so I think we're doing absolutely fine. Unfortunately, some of our states will manage to break free. The administration, I think they will be able to break free. Now let's see what we're gonna do here. Since that is not going to work, our attack is not powerful as I was thinking. And I don't think I'm gonna have to do is to recruit more divisions because we don't really have too many more divisions. We have lost a lot of them last time. So we're gonna stop our offensive now. In fact, we don't even have a border to take, so this looks pathetic right now. But it seems still that our troops will be able to move forward. Even if we're gonna have air support here, our general is increasing the rank. We also have intel advantage, and we're better than this Ali Razmara, this Iranian general. As you can see, we're gonna pull them back very soon. With heavy losses, but we're still gonna be able to pull them back. And not sure what we got here. Catholic would be good. Spaniel Republic, yes, it's going with as well. Got 10 guys. We should just commerce, automatic port. Why not? Can we do it? It's ready to be launched, but we need more strength in Hispaniola. Okay, because this is where the most difficult situation is. And let's send this one to put up a new network. That's good. Then we don't need to spy anyone else. I think we gotta put up a new spy network over there in Hispaniola. We should be alright. So our allies are actually able to move forward, however not against the Russians, which are putting up new divisions. They are being conquered also by Martin Kim. I think I should also be able to send some troops back here in order to defend this area and take it out. But I don't want to do this just yet. I just want to prepare first for that. As you can see here, the Russians are also being attacked. Since they got no generals, so 34 generals. Our allies are fighting them. Now let's see if we're gonna be able to move on here. That would be really good. You got maintenance company 10. Gotta move on with tanks. Now here regarding tanks, we also got a lot of things to research into. And we're already recruiting the Maus tank here. But we can move forward with the Panther tank. And you see that we're gonna take this Alexandropoulos very soon. This is absolutely magnificent. This is absolutely great. And so much fuel we're consuming now. 36,000 daily gain, and we're gonna gain even more. And how good is this? That's absolutely great. And we're also recruiting here, as you can see, some marines because our marine divisions have been wiped out. It's just that it's going to take a lot of time until we're gonna have all this. We got plenty of equipment as well, plenty of anti-air, anti-tank, armor car, and field gun, rocket artillery and howitzers, coastal artillery, motorized artillery. Guided missile is what we're gonna need. Okay, I'm gonna take a look on this. Is it Thought and Zeppelins, of course. We're gonna need that as well. Because I thought that we're gonna have guided missile. Rocket interceptor, but we don't have any guided missile. Improved early tactical bomber. Guided missile. Whatever, we don't have such thing. Or maybe it is guided missile. I don't think so. No, it's not. Okay, let's see what our fleet is doing, because we're putting up a new fleet that is absolutely great. With carrier level 4 Rat Zeppelin with a lot of close air support, fighters and naval bombers. We've got pretty good planes as well. Now here, as you can see, we could just move on very easy which is actually what I want to do. Let's just move on and take out Constantinople. So we will just push forward as long as we can do this. Then let's do this. As you can see, Austro-Hungarians, so that they are conquered, they are still putting up some armored divisions here, which looks very tough. Right, let's make another major upgrade because I really don't want to wait. I don't want to stay, don't want to wait, so I just want to upgrade, especially our armored divisions. Unfortunately, we cannot recruit this Französisch division right now because we're not making enough political power. That's the problem. But this one is being upgraded. We don't have to do anything about it. But this Schwere Panzer division is also being upgraded. We don't have to do anything. And the first Panzer division is also being upgraded. So we don't have to do anything here. But we can try to upgrade the other divisions that are old enough from the beginning of the campaign, such as this Stoßtruppen divisions, which is Special Forces divisions. I'm not sure we can increase this. Yes, actually we can increase it. We can increase it very relaxed. But I would like to go with, for example, shock troops, truck-thrown artillery. So let's do this, and then we're gonna leave it. That's it. Now this is gonna require a few manpower, of course. And as you can see, we're just about to take Constantinople from Austro-Hungarian Empire that is still having this territory. We might be able to encircle all these units here as well. So we've got the new type of rocket artillery, I think. Let's go on with submarine 1948. And I think that we're gonna have to replace the rocket artillery right here. Let's go. Constantinople is going to fall. There's a French division fighting under the command of Austrian-Hungarian general that is still alive since 1900, since the First World War and before, which means that he should be like at least 120 years old. So this is the bugs that you're gonna see in this game. Of course the AI is gonna profit from it, and as you can see this guy's having a lot of bonuses down here. And also huge skill, which is a huge advantage to our armies. Anyway, let's just see. Nevertheless, as you can see they are being encircled, and they're not gonna be able to defend Constantinople. They are just trying to render the counterattack. We are also trying to counterattack a lot of their divisions, and as you can see, we're gonna make it through because we got a huge air support. And we got also some nuclear bombs. Use a nuclear bomb on them, but I'm not gonna do it. I want to spare our nuclear bombs on Haiti that wipe out our entire marine army. So I want to take revenge on them. And I want to nuke the hell out of them, just beside Trump, to nuke the hell out of them. But we're gonna, first of all, we're gonna have to get our marine division, so this is gonna take some time. Let's get back here. As you can see in Africa, I think everything seems to be alright. Now let's get back to our main offensive stance. In Russia, also troops are also being able to advance a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. They're also recruiting a lot of divisions, of course. And as you can see here, they are also taking out all of Iran. German Pakistan is able to take all of Iran. And German India as well. The Indians are also starting to have some manpower. And now we should have like 10 million foreign support, which is absolutely great. Turkmenistan is absolutely independent. Yes, it's not good that we're taking attrition. I think we should use those armies somewhere else. But first of all, I'd like to focus on our offensive here, our tiny offensive here. That should also help us to make Soviet Union reject US atomic energy control plan and Hankel line derailment. There was a major fatal railway accident which occurred in February 1947 in Japan. But who cares? Jet interceptor. See that we're not doing it, it's just putting it now. And we're gonna move on here, which is going to take all of time. Let's get back here with excavation. Here would be demobilization. Well, I'm not gonna do this just yet. After World War II, it's going to decrease almost everything, but then we're gonna get some other problems. Demobilization here as well. Next factory state 100%. Really bad. But if this is make sure we're gonna take more resources. And let's see if we're gonna be able to take the other part of the stamp. We are still in March 1947 and we're just struggling to move forward. And we got the Europa class that we're going to introduce right away. Arado 234, and we will have a new type of carriers. We can upgrade it. Yeah, so that we can upgrade the radar 4, some other things. So we're just gonna grade 5 of them. I don't think we're gonna need to. 5 of them would be good as long as they're gonna be able to fight and not gonna be destroyed. They're gonna be just. Yeah, unfortunately here we have this amphibious penalty, as you can see. Minus 67%, unbelievable, minus 85%. That's why it's so difficult to kill them. SS equipment prioritization, special forces attack. Now we're gonna move forward. You can see we got all this stuff to deal with, and we're gonna do it very soon. Actually, there's not much I can do. The only thing I can do is eliminate fascist resistance is not possible. Is to go here. We're gonna get some bonuses on all this. I would say counter Soviet armor in 70 days. Let's just do that. Let's counter the Soviet armor. Civil disorder put down in Taiwan. I think it's going to be even more difficult to get through here. And they got 7 divisions. It's just going to be more and more difficult to get through. Our allies should be able to push them back, and it seems that they are. They are able to pull them back. We are not able to pull them back here, unfortunately. They got now 9 divisions, and they're bringing more and more troops trying to defend everything they got. Our allies are advancing, but I think they're also pulled back. We could theoretically encircle them. We got 12 divisions now. It's incredible how much they are resisting. They are not entrenched or nothing. They're also taking some attrition. Or else could encircle them. We could encircle them here. There will be so many divisions being used, if it would have worked. Iran is out now, as you can see. I'm not sure what it is, because we got a lot of infantry equipment, we don't need any weapons. But anyway, they want to give us weapons, perhaps they are just ignored. And as you can see, Iran has been taken out, but not completely. However, I think they might be encircled here a lot by our troops. Also the Italians, which are still having this. Yeah, puppet states of Italy. As for military access, we could have invited them into our faction, but it just seems that is not possible right now. And we still have to repair some. As you can see, a lot of our the Axis troops are being encircled here. And we could just upgrade this general as well. Let's call him the Logistic Wizard. Extra supply consumption minus 15%, and offensive doctrine. I think offensive is very important, so let's do this. As you can see, these troops will be encircled. There's another 5 divisions. I just hope that our allies will attack them in order to finish them off. Here it seems to be even more and more difficult. I think I'm gonna end the attack right now. We're not gonna attack anymore because we don't want to lose new divisions here. We're just gonna have to prepare for the wars. They didn't manage to break the encirclement, but I think they will manage to do it very soon. They're just trying to break it through. I think our allies will attack them and completely destroy them. Texas City disaster. Yeah, these guys are also are about to encircle. Iraq has also abandoned the campaign. Now they have lost a lot of troops. These are the troops from our allies, and I hope they are also active in Russia where they should be. Because this is going to be very important. I don't think we can get through here. The Russians are just gonna leave it. And the Russians are trying to get through. No one is being able to advance here. We also get some of our troops from our allies, and I think we'll also try to take over their territory. We can request forces from all of our troops. Well, we got plenty of political power. We can just put up even more Wehrmacht divisions. Unfortunately, only 2 divisions. Yeah, we got them here. Actually, all of them, all 3 of them. It's just that we gotta need a new army. And of course, I could create a new army. But for that, we're gonna need more command power. We also gonna need more admirals here because we have plenty of fleets. We will need a lot more command power. Anyway, let's just create a new army here. With American division.
Der Frieden in Europa muss erhalten bleiben. Ich bin weiterhin der festen Überzeugung, käme ein Krieg, er wäre das größte Unglück für die Welt. Und wie er ausgehen mag, sowohl die Sieger als die Besiegten würden nur
we got a free general.
schwerste Not dadurch ernten können.
How is that even possible?
Das Bestreben der
Because I'm not gonna put
Regierung
him
sein,
here, I'm
den
gonna put him
Frieden auf
here.
jeden Fall zu erhalten, den Völkern
Invested
ihre
24.
Sorgen, ihre Nöte und ihre Arbeitslosigkeit abnehmen.
Alright. Yeah, well. Yeah, I'd really like to send these troops to fight on. Unfortunately, we cannot recruit these newly arrived divisions. Russian infantry. This is just Russian infantry. And I also cannot upgrade them, so they're just event units. They're just gonna be like that way.
Hat auf sie gehofft und an sie geglaubt. Sie ist am 30. Januar dieses Jahres ausgebrochen und wird nicht eher zum Stillstand kommen, bis sie das ganze deutsche Gemeinschaft überblutet.
So I don't think that we got some naval combats, but as you can see here, things are actually stable. Also Nubia. They're having 13 divisions and they did a good job because they fought actually the Italians here in Africa before.
Hat sich in Deutschland eine Umwälzung vollzogen, die in unserer Geschichte einst mit Recht als die nationale Revolution bezeichnet werden wird. Dass dieser Vorgang stattfand und in der uns bekannten Form ist 2 Gründen zuzuschreiben.
So let's go on. In April 1947.
Die durch den November 1908 Vergewaltigung des deutschen Lebens innen und außen musste auf die Dauer unerträglich werden. Und damit
yeah, as you can see, Austro-Hungarians are being taken out, and these guys are also being attacked here. They got 4 divisions that are going to be wiped out by our allies. And this is going to work fast. Close air support. Let's go on with the fuel refined 5. I mean, why not? Bismarck class. 1945 close air support. But I just have the feeling that we're gonna have to replace this. No, it doesn't seem that we have to replace it. Just seems not. And the attack here continues. Our allies are doing a great job.
Der Führer spricht zu seiner Jugend. In unseren Augen muss der deutsche Junge krank sein, flink wie Windhunde, zäh wie Leder und hart wie Kruppstahl.
Yes, our allies are able to move forward. They are attacking the French.
Wir gehen unseren Weg und wollen keines anderen Weg durchkreuzen.
The same thing is happening here in Russia.
Verschworene Gemeinschaft. Mögen auch die anderen uns auf unserem Weg.
Yeah, the Russians are losing a lot of divisions in manpower. They don't really seem to have enough divisions. The Russians are being pulled back.
Den wir
As you can see, they don't even have enough divisions.
aufstellen müssen. Keinem etwas zu Leide tun. Und von keinem ein Leid
Commander released in theaters on May 1947, and also recently here we're gonna take them out. This is just theoretically is our territory. And another 4 Axis units have been encircled there, so they're gonna be wiped out. First Ferrari car release, 1947, 125 score. Porta della Ginestra massacre, a dark day for Italy.
Achtung! Im Verkehr beginnen wir nunmehr neue Schlagadern zu bauen.
These guys, I think, will be. They are in circle, so I think that we can launch the attack now.
Und wollen diese 4 Jahre nützen.
I think that it will look good. So they got 7 divisions, and they're gonna be wiped out.
Für den deutschen Arbeiter.
Even if we're gonna have to go on amphibious with them, so you can see they already lose 6 divisions there. Even the Yemen have sent actually some troops here. This is unbelievable. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Counter-Soviet armor. That's good, because we're still at war with the Soviets. So now we're gonna move on. Operation Veselborg. Befriend Sweden and Finland. Maybe we will be able to do so. An invasion of the moon for 3 years. For a year, airport of America and influence Argentina. New German order. Expand Lebensraum, I think, will be important. AA modify, focus on offense 30%. Unite the Germanic people and expand Lebensraum 70 days. Gonna give us more political power, more war support, and justify war with home understands. I think this is important. Let's go on with it. Let's see if we're gonna be able to finish them off here. They got 6 divisions left. And they are keep fighting.
Dieses Volk zu erhalten ist unsere heiße und höchste Aufgabe. So beginnen wir das neue Widerhilfswerk, diese gewaltige soziale Arbeit. Sie ist, wenn wir sagen, nicht den Reichen, gebt ihr den Armen, sondern wir sagen, deutsches Volk, hilft ihr selbst.
4 divisions left.
Ob arm oder reich, jeder soll sich denken, es gibt noch einen, der ärmer ist als ich und dem will ich helfen als Volksgenosse.
Oh yes, man, that was fast. that work extremely fast. Absolutely wonderful. Also making more manpower. This is absolutely wonderful. It's it that these guys will also be in circle because Ukraine is giving military access to us, so unfortunately we cannot invite them into faction. It seems that we don't have any possibility to do so. All in all, our troops are advancing here at the border with Russia, and it doesn't seem that the Russians will be able to do something to stop us. Panzer camp wagon. I think it was the mouse one. Okay, let's go on back to artillery. As you can see, we started with artillery in 1890. Observation balloon and this type of artillery that has been researched. I'm gonna move forward in 1950s because they are 1947. Let's go on with advanced anti-tank upgrade. And get a super heavy tank. Let's just try to upgrade our tanks with super heavy tank. Then cruiser tank. I would go with super heavy tank. There are only one of them. And I also like to start using it. Must be at the end. Yeah. The mouse super heavy tank.
Du willst wissen, wie viel dein Auto wert ist?
Ja klar!
Auf wirkaufdeinauto.de erhältst du den Top-Verkaufspreis schnell und einfach online. Neugierig geworden, was dein Auto wert ist? Meine
So see if we're producing any super heavy tank, yes we're producing it, but I thought that we should also update. I think we don't have any division. Because we have lost all these divisions, so I gotta train new divisions like that. I want to produce them in parallel, such as 4 divisions each. No, 5 divisions each, because we have enough. Yeah, so as you can see, we're gonna produce plenty of them, because I think we had some Schwerer Panzer division, but they've been wiped out, and that's why it says that there is no necessity for super heavy tank. Now we're gonna need super heavy tanks, and we're producing plenty of them. We're gonna make our army one of the best the world has ever seen. Unfortunately, I wanted to do that before Austro-Hungarians attacked us, but it was not really possible. Our troops are moving forward anyway. Here they're just pulling back the Axis powers. Doomsday clock introduced. Let's hope it never reaches 12. Because basically if Iran is gonna fall, then our troops will be able to attack Russia from the south. Which they are actually trying to do that also with Maklike, which is this like tiny Chinese territory over there. Let's see if we can ask Americans for something else instead. Technology sharing, because also they got 2 divisions. Texas is having 2 divisions, so they're having 22. They are still recruiting, and Canada is having 10, and there was also California, the state of California, or the Pacific states. And they got also 2 divisions, and they're gonna also supply us with window manpower. We got Dispersed Industry 5. We're gonna go to the space program here, or with thermonuclear bomb research, or this is gonna take 1,000 days. It's a bit too much. Let's go with transportation, see what we can do here. Amphibious in 300 days. No, this is going to last way too much, so I'm just gonna move on. Let's move with infantry. Now here, we are in the year 1918 theoretically. As you can see, we can move on with mounted infantry 4. Which we're gonna do. Which is what I'm gonna update right now. Alright. Now, of course, we also have a lot of airplanes that are active now. almost everywhere. They're active everywhere. We also got a lot of fleets, as you can see also in Italy. We basically don't need this because we're not fighting here, so let's just send them back. Let's send everything back. We're not gonna need them here because no one's attacking us. We don't need to bombard, we don't need to do anything. There are no enemies right now. So, time to retreat with our planes, and well, we're just gonna send them later somewhere else in case that we're gonna need them. Alright, now let's see what our troops are doing here. So it seems that they are able to advance against the Russians. They are advancing relatively fast. Where's the capital of the Russian state here? In Tsaritsyn. You know, troops are advancing here as well. You can see they managed to encircle one Yemeni division. Yeah, they have encircled it, and I think they're gonna also try to move forward against the Chinese and taking out Kuwait City, which just belongs to Iraq, which is a part of Axis. Yes, our allies are being moved everywhere. A lot of troops are arriving. Damascus will also be free, Tel Aviv as well. This is Palestine, which is a monarchy, free mandate of Palestine. Yes, we are moving forward. I think these troops will be encircled here. Roswell incident. Sightings of a crash disk in Roswell, New Mexico that prompted speculation that extraterrestrial life forms have made contact with Earth. Officially, the USA Air Force has denied this, stating that it a species of a weather balloon. Take us to your leader. So this was in July 1947. Okay, let's see. So we got excavation 5. This gives us even more resources. We're gonna move forward. Alright, let's move on. In 1945 here, as you can see, the next level will be very updated. It's going to increase the trade to 200% more. Let's move on with motor company. Here we got the Panther tank, has been finally researched in 1947. We're gonna move on with artillery, or actually not, because we are way ahead of time with it. I think researching some ships would be better, such as Destroyer 1948. Let's see if we can, yeah, the Panzer IV can be updated. Medium tank 2, Panzer IV, that can also be updated here, but we're not gonna update it because we're gonna use this experience to update our divisions. Well, as you can see, a lot of battles is going on right here. Our troops have been almost encircled here, our allied troops. I just want to leave our allies to fight for us. As you can see, also the Americans here, AK-47, are also advancing, trying to take out this province, which is going to be great, because we got no enemies right here. And I'm gonna go with the Operation Desert, which is gonna take Denmark and Norway very fast and very soon. But first of all, I want to have our Marine unit before we're gonna do something else. we are at World War II era. As you can see, there is already early Cold Era and late Cold War era in modern. But now we're in World War II era. There was also Inter World War I and dawn of the new century. So yeah, the game is very interesting, I have to say. Unfortunately, it's not finished. The mod is not finished, I think. There's still a lot to make better in this mod. Potential 142 is done. I think this is a type of naval bomber. Just researching helicopter prototype. Scout attacking cargo helicopter and transport plane from 1960s. So we just move on with engineering. Or to industry. And we got Jet Tactical Bomber 1, so we're gonna use that force as well. Let's go on with the game then. And I like to create even more divisions here. Guinscorium Province. Control Romandy, Savoy. Greater German Reich. That would be good. We're just gonna need 1,000, and I think it's based on 2,000, so we can do this. Develop tungsten deposits. No, I don't think I want to do this. I would like to give actually more territory. Unfortunately, we cannot create anything. Lifestyle as Adolf Hitler has been called here, but we need more than 25 manpower. Okay, maybe later. Maybe I can do this later. Now let's get access to Provence. That's alright. So now State Burgundy is going to become bigger. Now we're also going to have Provence. And we could, for example, ask them. What is the matter? They're not our puppet state anymore. We supported. Oh, they're not our puppet state anymore. They're just only our allies. Kick from faction. We could kick from faction and then wipe them out. Request garrison. We got 1 million manpower because I think they have mobilized a lot of troops. No, they got limited conscription. They have 63 divisions, so this is a very powerful state, and I gotta make it even more powerful. I'm gonna give them all of Paris, and Great Britain should also be born. Alright, now here it seems that we can try to attack it here because they are in circle, and I'm not quite sure if they have any ports. Cipher for Ma is fully decrypted. Then let's go on with it. It's good. And now we can do something in Haiti. Prepare civilian administration. Plan force, infiltrate, prepare, still military group. Change autonomy to dominion. Well, this is not good. Alright. I think we gotta pull them back here with our tiny divisions here, with the Lamo division belonging to the US. So here we got somebody in 1948. Now as you can see here regarding airplanes, we cannot move forward in 1950 because we are way ahead of time. Now we're just gonna move on in this 46 demobilization. Or the rubber processing. That's good. As you can see, all these troops are simply being encircled. We should be able to move forward. Now we're gonna try to help our allies to wipe them out. And we're expanding Lebensraum. And now we can move on with Drang nach Osten. More political power, so this is not a big deal what we're gonna get here. We think anyway a lot of political power. Okay, so that's what I got here. Trade Panzer Grenadiers. Bonus from the or mechanized. Now we can change something here because we don't have this bonus and we can increase depth. Now increasing the more depth we're gonna get, the less stability you're gonna have and less political power. But let this tension limit send volunteers that bring maximum volunteer force, maximum planning and entrenchment and mobilization speed. And this could bigly give us some bonuses. At Defcon 4 will be good. Defcon 3, so and so. Maybe we're gonna do this later. How about state requisition and print money? Print money is gonna give us less political power, but more constant good factories. I don't think we're gonna need this. Heavily regulated. Yeah, because we're gonna need more monthly population and less constant good factories. Because we got plenty of constant good factories. I think that this is what we're gonna need now. But maybe for the future. Central planned economy is going to be much better. Production efficiency kept growth less, but factory output increased. Resource and political power gain of 5%. So I'm gonna do this right away. The central planned economy, I think this is a very important bonus now. As you can see, we're getting even more political power, which is absolutely great and exactly what we need. So all in all, as you can see, our forces, our allied forces, are being able to move forward here. So Katie Barney is there. Hello Katie, how are you doing? Zarek back. What are the total casualties? Okay, let's take a look, Zarek. So the total casualties on our side is 6.6 million, and on our enemies almost 10 million. We are fielding, however, more manpower than our enemies. And our enemies are just Haiti and Makrikia, a Chinese province, and also the old Axis forces such as Italy, Austro-Hungarian, Honduras, the Empire of Japan, 10% collaboration with Soviet Union. This will reduce Soviet Union surrender level by 4% and give 10% compliance when the enemy capitulates, which is used for our candidates to comply modifiers. Very complex, very complex. Now, our United States, Nazi United States of America, as you want to call it, United States of America, which is a Reichs protectorate, or maybe they are independent, not yet. This is Dominion. Can become military administration, forces more political powers. They're gonna break free, that's for sure. Still led by Roosevelt, it says. Yeah, so these are the casualties. The casualties are actually enormous, and I think that we're just moving forward here, which is just absolutely great. And so we have some other Panzer division, we got some Panzer Grenadier division. Here we got some of this guy. Panzer Lehr division. 13,000. This is just super elite unit. They are die-hard, they are veterans. And this division looks absolutely marvelous. I have to say, all in all, this mod looks absolutely incredible. It's just a shame that the developers didn't develop it further, didn't invest into it further, because this mod would have such a huge potential. I'm seeing this mod just be much more interesting, much more complex than Black IC, which is the classical, most complex and more evolved mod at Hearts of Iron 4, as you know. I like this very much. It's the most complex mod that I ever played Hearts of Iron 4, this one. Now, since the enemy are breaking out through Beirut and are advancing to southern Lebanon, just like the Israelis are doing right now, Damascus has been taken, but I think that our allies will send troops right away to stop it. And I think that Iran will also have troops very, very soon. Yes, I can turn the music down a little bit, but I cannot control it because this is not the music, it's just background music from the desktop, and I cannot control it through the game right now, unfortunately. But this will actually change from itself. It's gonna be better, you'll see. Now I hope you guys can hear me better. So we see here a Russian division that is running amok on the Russian territory here, reclaiming the territory without any opposition. Of course, there is also a lot of attrition that the Russians are taking, but our allies are trying to release this territory here of Murmansk. And they are actually also advancing very fast, as you can see, so you can see that nothing can stop the advance of our forces. I would also send an army to deal with the enemy, but I'm thinking that maybe I'm not going to do this just now because I want to get some more manpower. As you can see, we're taking almost 60,000 monthly, which is absolutely great because we are also controlling. Yes, we're getting more manpower. Capture Cypher, and you guys can do it again. Thailand changed the terminate label to Reichsprotectorate. Well, this is so bad. Such a bad news. There are some generals that can be upgraded, but I would like first of all to recruit new admirals and then new generals. So we're just gonna need some generals here in order to increase our army. Our army is going to be increased nevertheless. As you can see, we're recruiting so many divisions here, especially these Marines. Yes, the troops have been wiped out here as well. Armenia is also neutral. Yeah, they want to develop own fighter craft. So Zarek back is asking if we're able to go monarchist again, even with Hitler in charge. Now, Zarek, I'm gonna answer you very shortly. I'm gonna let you take a look on the focus tree, and as you can see, there is no such possibility. In fact, the only possibility is to arrest Hitler here, but for that, we need to be at least 1935, and we shouldn't completely open the German political sphere, which is so this one is not available anymore. But in the beginning, if you're gonna play this campaign against him, you have the chance of arrest Hitler. Then, if you're gonna arrest Hitler, then this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna have here a focus tree where you can go with eliminate fascist resistance. And if you're gonna eliminate fascist resistance, Zarek, then you're gonna be able to go with the new German constitution and here restore House of Hohenzollern. So this is possible. You are right, Zarek. But the fact is that now I think it's impossible. You're gonna have German liberal government, but there is no liberal government. So I think this is just not possible right now. It's just a bit too difficult, complicated. And nevertheless, you have a few other focus trees right here that disappeared in time, in which you could turn Germany into a full communist state. And just another focus tree that I don't remember what it does. I think it turned Germany into a socialist state or something like also communist, I think. Yeah, so that's the deal. Not right now. I don't think I can change the Hitler in power. I think I'm gonna have to play with him farther, which is not that bad because as you can see, this gives us a lot of bonuses, a lot of military bonuses, just as in real life, just as in real historical life. So, such as, for example, assets, equipment, prioritization, and frontline soldiers, new culture fight, culture struggle. Hitler Jugend, so there are really some nice bonuses there. Yeah, in the meantime, as you can see, we are also increasing our equipment, which is a very important stuff, because we will also need equipment. And we got Motor Company 10, I'm just gonna move on. Back to tanks. Now here, we can go with Stuk 42, this is level 1943. We're a bit ahead of, we're a little bit in the back here with the research of tanks, but it doesn't really matter. We still have the most powerful tanks ever that have been research by the Germans in 1945, such as the Puma, the 10, and super heavy tanks. So whatever, we gotta go with this one because we have a bonus here, 50% medium assault gun 3. And that's it. And we got, of course, more ships as well. But I'm gonna wait to recruit a new Amro, can need war on. And of course, political power stuff. So let's go on with the campaign. So Alexander has been also released. Now we could. Ah, this is American troops, so we cannot have anything from it. These troops have also been encircled by the Americans. I think the Americans have recruited so many divisions. 217 in there. America is still a superpower. Of course, they are missing Texas and California, but they are still a big power. And I forgot to show you guys, we also have Japan, our partner state, that is also recruiting a lot of divisions and is also actively fighting in Russia. Well, we fully decrypted this as well to Hispaniola, Hispanic state. As I said, Japan is now our puppet state, and they are also developing a lot, putting up a lot of divisions. Although they are not used, they're trying to invade in Vladivostok and trying to go on here, attack in Russia. Although I don't think they managed to do much. Kingdom of Thailand is also our puppet state. They got 41 divisions, so we could ask them also for more divisions. But right now it's just in vain because I think there are no troops to fight. There are no states to fight or to annex. We could justify war goal and we could take them later. But the wars is gone, and unfortunately I'm not satisfied with how things work on them right now. We didn't really. Maybe next time we gotta do better with our next campaign. We'll see about that. Anyway, in the meantime, the Russians are being torn apart here. They're not gonna be able to defend. I bet they recruited. No, they didn't recruit too many divisions actually. They don't also have too much manpower. We have more manpower, 6.71 million. I would also like to release some of the states to make more Reichsprotectorates, but I guess I'm just gonna wait a little bit now. And we got even more fuel. 45,000 fuel, that is fantastic. Gotta move on to space program. "900 days, thermonuclear bomb 1. Requires developed missiles. Requires developed missiles. More factory output for nuclear, but I would go with thermonuclear bomb 1. Nuke damage is going to be 300% more, which is enormous. But I'm not going to go with this right now. I just want to wait first. Okay, let's go on here. Yeah, I think we can move on with this amphibious 1950 amphibious vehicle. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last too much together. And our allies are being pushed the Russians back here. Soon, Soviet Union is going to be destroyed. Now Hejaz has capitulated. I think they were here, so we still got this territory. Trained Panzer Grenadiers. I gotta go with Operation Weserburg later. I just want to wait first. and then befriend Sweden and Finland. I don't want to attack them yet. Gonna tackle in Norway and Denmark. Alright, here I'm just gonna go on with the new German order. That will be good, but I think restore German gold is gonna be more important. Just by what got time minus 40%. Only 35 days. Let's go on with it. And the enemy is still, there is the Kingdom of Yemen, which are having up to 20 divisions. First televised White House address. In 1947, President Truman delivered the first ever televised presidential address from the White House. In the ensuing decades, his speech... Okay, so this is good. Now let's go on with modern oil processing. The name of this mod is asked Mickey or Michi. So the name of this mod, as far as I know, is Rise of Nations. Fuel gain from refining is 50%. Now, our bonus should be even greater. It seems to be 47,000, which is absolutely great. Let's go on. So we got a bonus here. We're gonna go on with it with IFB 1949. Let's do it fast. And we're still building a lot of super heavy tanks here, which we're just gonna need more time to get more of them. We're just putting them up in this tank divisions. A lot of infantry equipment that we have. And we have the Marines. We're gonna have them very soon. And we can have even more Marines than that. I should have actually put more divisions of Marines. I can do that. Now first of all, let's see if we're gonna take this from here. Modern rubber processing. Can increase rubber production of it. I'm gonna move back to infantry. Shock troops, 133 days. Yeah, let's go on shock troops. Shock troops are good. On the sun, we still got a lot of American divisions that we can use. But as you can see, all of these divisions are full, as well as the African division or the African army. So that means we don't need them right now. We're gonna leave the American divisions in reserve. Yeah, Yemen is going to fall, Sana is going to fall in the end, that we wipe out. Or else are anyway trying to invade them. Jammu massacre. The West Punjab. The cipher for the Soviet Union has been decrypted, so let's use it. Let's see if we can have something else here to research, since not. Mountain Infantry 4. We will move forward here. Let's go on with 83 days. Field Hospital 10. Yeah, I think that's good. Yes, and Yemen, as you can see, is just going down. Aden is the only region there. It's going to fall as well. Then we're not even in 1950. Maybe we're gonna have the surprise to begin a new era, the Cold War era. Just gonna see about that. And yes, I think Yemen is going to fall. They did fall. They did fail. Now there is not much equipment to have actually. Yeah. And here we got the Iraq, which is to be our puppet state. It's the other German. This is German Pakistan. It's not Iraq. Sorry. This is German Pakistan, and this is our territory. There are just so many bonuses. It's just unbelievable. Now it's only the Russians left to be taken. As you can see, it seems that it will work. It would work. We've been unable to do why we have been unable to repeat them. Let's start to see industrial blueprints then. I'm not sure why we have been unable to, because our spies have not been caught. I don't understand that message. purpose of that message. So we're still gonna have to repair a lot of Yemen and so on. Let's do this. And we've got plenty of political power. I'm gonna wait and we're gonna get more because I want to change the laws even more in our favor. So our allies somehow are being pulled back from Russia. They are not able to get through here because I don't know why. They're just involved in Yemen. They have been involved. Now the Americans are gonna move down north and try to get into Russia. A lot of troops are pulling into Russia now. The Russian border. I'm talking about American troops. This is what the Americans are doing. They're just expanding even farther. America is going to increase as a huge superpower, even if it's going to be a Nazi power. What? They are still our puppet state. They changed to Democratic Party, Roosevelt. So they're not Nazi anymore. National outlook is last. They are resisting China. They got Dust Bowl, remember Pearl Harbor. But they're still our puppet state, and this is good. They got even more divisions, 146 divisions. 12 million men, that's enormous. Okay, we've got Destroyer 1948. Here we're just way ahead of time. I'm not gonna jump into it. So here we're not. We're just gonna have to get through demobilization, unfortunately. Unfortunately, gonna have to do that. I'm gonna start with the lowest here with this demobilization, 1946. Because it says that World War II is over, and it's about to be over. It's not yet over, but it's just about to be over. We gotta restore German glory, and we gotta move on with besiege fortified cities, heavy tank models, land doctrine. Yeah, I think this one is good. Let's go on that one. In Kingdom of Thailand. So I hope that they didn't change. There has been a fascist coup or something. They are still our puppet state, which is just alright. They think the Japanese have invaded Russia here. No, they didn't, but they are still advancing. Because these guys here, they're not recruiting anyone. Oh, they actually have a few divisions. No, I was just wrong. They have a few divisions. Yeah, but as you can see, they're gonna take this territory, so Russia's going to fall very fast. They're also Makrike attacking the Russians. And our allies are also pushing back the Russians as well. You know what? I also gonna count with an army and attack the Russians. I like to attack in this direction actually. We should just encircle the Kyrgyz Republic. And we should just move forward and take out all of Russia. Right, we got a new type of Panzer wagon. What happened? Oh no, we have. This has been just. I think it has been. Where we got through. And still, we got a lot of spies that are staying home. They're not doing anything. Ah shit, I should have sent some troops from here actually. Very big mistake because we're taking so much attrition. That's why our manpower is not increasing like that. 8% attrition, 10% attrition, 8%. That's of course a lot. And we can have a new general before we can have a new emperor before we can have a new general. Holding position in Bay of Biscay Bay. Okay, so I'm gonna have a new emerald. Now the next investment I'm gonna do with command power is gonna be one of our generals, especially here, this general, which is actually taking a lot of troops. We're sending to Breslau with all of the troops, and we can make we can modify the government now. Oh, we can have tiny space program. But this is going to decrease political power a lot. Construction speed, especially political power, and I don't really need less political power. This is the last thing I'm gonna do. I would prefer not to go with less political power. Minimal taxes is going to increase, going to increase political power, which is actually also more important. But it's not that important. Massive spending is not going to be a big deal on political power, but it's going to give us more stability and more market population. Good. Infrastructure, electronics research speed, industry research speed, education. I don't think it's that important. Increasing the death gun will give us more political power. Death gun 4. Yeah, this is also very important. I think I should go with it. Police state and total mobilization. Any country has more than 50% of just, so we need to be counted with this warmonger. We got foreign conscription and standards, every officer training. We go on and follow the serve, but don't need this as well. And nuclear spending 2. Also going to give us a problem in political power, so I'm not going to do this. We're not going to do that. Let's choose a factory, maybe. We could also choose an officer. But as you can see, we're going to need more. Oh, we can choose this one. Since it's increasing artillery attack, special forces, and infantry division attack. And Lang doctrine, research speed. We're not gonna need this. Strategic destruction doctrine, dive bomber, ground attack, nuclear research speed, and rocket. Yeah, I think this one is more important than military first. Nuclear research speed. So I'm just gonna replace that. And now we're gonna spend some political power on decisions. We can create Poland, we could expand SS Stadtburgen or Deutsche Mittelafrika in Britain, or Bohemia and Moravia in Poland. Czechoslovakia, I think that does not exist. I think I'm gonna go on with that. We're gonna create a protectorate. Bohemia and Moravia. Now this is not going to be our territory. Actually, I think it was. But no, it's not. Okay, and then I'm gonna create a lot of divisions. Unfortunately, we can't create that. I'm gonna need 25 command power. It's such a waste. But we can create the other divisions here. We're gonna create all of them. And then we're gonna put them into this international division here. We're just gonna call it also like that. No, actually let's call it something else. I don't think. Oh yes, now we're gonna see it here. So we're gonna need also a new general here, but for that we're just gonna need more political power in order to do that. Now it's gonna have 9 divisions, and this is going to be a very nice army for countries. And we got the Marines. So for that, for the Marines, we're also gonna need a new general. So it's gonna be called Marine Army in German. But and I'm gonna definitely send them to London. invasion in Haiti. But I'm gonna need to recruit a new general if you want to do that. I cannot just send them like that. We had a general that was very good around. Naval invasion, yeah, I can have to send them. I'm gonna reassign him. And with this 10 divisions, I think we're gonna be able to launch them. Rise Protector at the forever. New values protectorate. Alright, so it doesn't look good, I guess. But we can also replace in the time of tank. Heavy tank. And we can also upgrade it. But I want to upgrade only a little bit because we're gonna need some political power. So we're gonna be the King Tiger, which is at the bottom. There you go. We're not gonna have the King Tiger on this one. Oh shit, we got two type of ships. First of all, submarine 1948. Wait, which is actually alright. And destroyer 1948. Where was it? Depth charge throwers and radar. Yeah, it's gonna be this one, yes. Let's create 30 of them. We're gonna need a lot. I just forgot that we have this certain type of weapons. I think there's a few American divisions. Americans are having anyway a lot of divisions. 154 they are still shooting. Because they got everything they do. They got manpower, 12 million, and a lot of resources. So Americans are the best. Right now they're just best. Okay, let's see if our troops are at the border. Oh, you see the Americans here at the border. So our guys are just on their move. Because the Russians are still able to defend a lot of their territory. I also think that they got more divisions, but I think it's also divisions belonging to their allies, but not to themselves. And the Caribbean have full support. We can still not drop the nuclear bomb. It's humbling. How exactly is this possible? I don't understand it. We got full air superiority. Or not. Air detection and average missile efficiency. Only 30%. I understand. I think we're gonna have to send more planes. We got plenty of. Ah, come on. We got a lot of airplanes here. We should be able to do more. And I realize that I've also arrived over there. I don't even have any more space to send some more airplanes here. As I would. 200 out of 200 waiting for orders. I could send, however, 100 planes here, but let's see, guys. Heavy fighter, yeah, let's send this heavy fighter down here. To Cuba, I'm not sure they're gonna move very fast, but I gotta wait until they will arrive in order to send them for the air superiority, and they got air superiority. I'm pretty sure also they're gonna have enough range. And here they come. We have moved our fighters. Now we're gonna need air superiority, I guess. Native assault gun. And back to artillery. 1950. So let's just choose the one that's gonna last the least in 1950, such as advanced anti-air upgrade. And now we can launch the nuclear bomb, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna. We got 39 nukes, and we just go. We're going to wait. These guys are not in position, so I'm not gonna send them to attack yet to protect the Russians. We just wait. Attrition is high. I know it's not going to be easy. This guy is in business, so let's send him right away to only Port-au-Prince, nowhere else. The good thing is that we can launch a nuclear bomb, as you can see, in each and every province in order to completely wipe them out. And this is exactly what I'm gonna do, because we really need to take Port-au-Prince and we need to take it immediately. So let's just wait for our troops to arrive at the border with Russia, and then we're just gonna move on against Russia. And we are almost there. But there are still so many Russian troops down here that will could advance and pull us back. This is dangerous. They could encircle us. Same thing here. And our allies managed to take out this province. This is good. Here there are no advancements. This is the only way that we can advance. And there is also one thing here where our allies managed to advance after all. And we got some troops that are still on their way. They're gonna be able to encircle us. Let's attack them then, and let's push them back before they will be able to encircle us. First color real. Let's cut the path to this one. So that they're not going to be able to encircle us. And we did manage to encircle them. We did manage to encircle them, and I think we were able to move forward as well. Ah shit, they managed to break through, but not really. We'll try to pull them back anyway, wherever we can. We're fighting here with a lot of French forces. Yeah, we're starting now to have some penalties. Production efficiency retention and cap minus 50%. I'm gonna move on because I don't want to demobilize completely here. It's just going to be very costly. Maximum factory in the state. Resource gain if it's minus 50%. Well, this could be a tragedy. 800 days. I think I'm gonna move on with thermonuclear bomb here. It's going to take like 3 years, but I think it's gonna give us a lot of bonuses. So let's do this. And the Russians are still trying to break us through. I was actually hoping Gordon has been captured Gordon. I assume that our allies will be able to push forward against them. Japan, for example, is pushing forward here and also in Vladivostok. Now that is really awesome. They have absolutely no troops to deal with. In India, they don't have more than 2 than 3 divisions. So our only hope is here, where we are actually heading. Not a Serbian division. Here are the losses. Honduras, Soviet, Africa, 10 million losses, just 7 million losses because of our offensive in Russia. Field Hospital 10, I'm just gonna move on with Logistics Company 10, because then we're gonna jump to 1960, and as you can see, we're not gonna be able to upgrade them anymore. Logistics Company. Now they are moving again towards the port. I hope that they're not getting circular units here. We're already starting to take attrition. But we are also able to advance because we also got a huge air support. We switch fortify cities. Improve our armor. I think we're gonna go later with that. Right, there's also not much we can do here, that's the truth. Not much left. We're gonna go with new German ore. It will give us a little bit of stability. That could also give a bonus on political power. January 1948. The Americans are also coming. We are struggling to keep attacking them. Okay, we can launch our offensive here, so let's be very careful on what exactly is going to happen. Now, before we're gonna launch it, I want to launch a rain of nuclear weapons, basically everywhere. Let's go. Next time I'm gonna also attack because we got the airbornes. Here they are elite and they got 11,000 and I think they're very good. It's just gonna have to recruit a new general. But they will be very good. And we have launched the nuclear bombs. As you can see, they are being wiped out and we're gonna take this territory after all. This should go very fast. We should have a huge attack power. And we took it. Now, as you can see, they are counter-attacking us from everywhere, but I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. In fact, I should attack them. Right, let's just try to take them out and take them out immediately. See if it's going to work. It seems that here it did work because they are taking some attrition because of the nuclear bombs. So we are having real trouble. And we are taking the same great general that we have. Managed to move forward. I'm going to try to push them back here as well. Maybe it's not going to work, but we shall try. They have also arrived and they are attacking us. Now they could pull us back here. I hope it's not going to happen. And it's actually not happening. They counter-attack relentlessly, and this is what worked last time as they attacked us. Let's try again. 58. It's not going to work anymore. Yeah, they did actually surrender. Man, that is so awesome. I'm just gonna annex them. Can I annex them? Big state. That's all. Take only Haiti. The rest will be taken by someone else. Well, yeah, whatever. Completely managed to break them, but this was also very risky. Okay, so now this is our territory, and this is our puppet state. Good, and forces they got 0. Yeah, I think that let's just leave them here. Let's stay there. And we managed to do it. Now this is our territory now. They don't want to help us with some early recalls. I'm just going to accept them. I think they're very new type of weapons. Although we got enough weapons, we got how much? I would use some help with super heavy tanks, for example, instead of with 1 million. But we're also losing a lot. Also got a lot of American armies, American units. I would like to recruit some new model marines because we have plenty of marines to recruit. Do that here, so let's do it. Just train another 5 of them. 4, 6. 6 is also good. You can have 16 divisions in Hessen. Now we have a little bit less enemies, such as Makulke, we're gonna have to destroy, and Russia. Holding position. Okay, so now they move back. In fact, I could send them there. Now we could use our marines to attack somewhere else, of course. Dominican Republic is our state anyway. Agricultural focus, mass production of weapons. NZ. Right, so it seems that our allies are not able to attack it somewhere else. Actually, no. Actually, they are just attacking. Let's keep attacking. But of course, not in the southern area. In the southern area, our allies are not advancing now. Of course, attrition is very high everywhere. And we are able to push back the Russians. Miranda was discovered in telescopic photos of the Uranian system by Gerard Kuiper in February 1948 at a McDonald Observatory in western Texas. Very well. Now we could jump in and capture a lot of territory from the Russians, because you see that they have no divisions here to send. So let's just try. Maybe we're gonna be able to encircle them here. It could be a huge encirclement. Let's see if this will work after all. Advanced anti-tank upgrade. Okay, going back to ships, we get carrier 1948 or something like that, such as light cruiser. Yeah, let's go with light cruiser then. Made him assault gun, but we don't need this. And we're using a lot of stuff. We got 922 factories. This isn't either one. Okay, let's see if we're gonna manage to encircle them. We will try. Now, of course, they're gonna try to stop our encirclement. Our troops are actually moving forward anyway. Which is absolutely great. Here, since we're also gonna encircle them, but I think they might have a fort in Baku. No, they don't have any fort. The Americans are just about gonna take Astrakhan. Russia is actually about to fall. And I think that it's going to fall very fast very soon. Let's try to block them in two directions. So some of the divisions are encircled anyway. Actually, they are completely wiped off. These guys are completely encircled. I think that our allies will take care of them. I'm not gonna have to intervene here. Now, we could have broken up them here as well. Unfortunately, somehow it didn't work. But I see that our troops are actually moving to advance towards Kazan and Pripyat. Yeah, the Americans are pushing them back. No, I think they're gonna be destroyed here. So how many divisions do they have? 4, 8 divisions will be destroyed in March 1948. It seems that the Russians are simply not having enough divisions. And here we're just about to take them out. Let's just break them then, and let's do this fast. Now, these guys here were supposed to be completely encircled. But I guess let's see about that. Now, the Russians have got all their divisions here, trying to defend. And yes, as you can see here, we are the one to attack with this general, and we're gonna encircle them very soon. So we got shock troops coming in. I waited to make several million manpower here. Shock troops are gonna go on with 4 companies on the next level. So company 10 is going to increase initiative to 2%. Yes, they are encircled. Hey, oh man, that went very fast. That went so fast. Let's just get this immediately. You guys attack here, so they're gonna put them back. You guys attack there. I'm gonna have to tell the computer what to do. They are trying to break the encirclement here, but I think it's gonna work. But they were supposed to NASCAR. They were supposed to take some penalties there as well regarding the attrition. Attacks continues. Simply the French are also having a lot of infantry units. Yes, our troops are moving forward anyway. It doesn't seem that the Russians can stop our offensive. There are also a lot of offensive from our allied troops. You see that our allied troops actually been surrounded right now. This is how it looks. And there are so many French divisions. That is incredible. guys. I have 58 divisions, dedicated support squads. Soft occupation policy, production minus 10%, non-core manpower plus 20%. They have refused as decrypted. Okay. Against Russia. List decrypt against Russia. And we can have soon a new general. Right, let's just recruit him here. Dietrich is good. He's gonna have this international force that I want to drop right away into this offensive in Russia. And I'm gonna actually drop them in here and go back south and destroy the Russians. So let's send them now. There you go. Even if they... What? He can have only 6 divisions. Oh, is he so poor? Come on, give me a break. Whatever. I'm gonna send the army into battle in order to increase its XP experience, and then in order to so they're gonna be able to have even more divisions under his command. So a few other divisions are being circled. And we see basically our troops moving forward as well. Another pocket of divisions are being circled here. Things are looking very good. And Vladivostok has been taken, I think, by Japan. And Japan should actually move forward here as well against the Soviets. And it's all over. Now, what about this dude? Is he coming? He's coming, but unfortunately he's moving so slowly. And I also cannot probably... Okay, Hells Angels. In 1948. We have decrypted. Okay, these guys are really so. As you can see, our army has arrived with international forces such as the Cossack cavalry of Spain. These are only SS units recruited from the Wehrmacht at the end of World War II. Once we're gonna reach new German order, more stability and gain phase force. Wars for minus 20, stability 40. This is great. Precise precipice of victory 55. Establish Polskeritshofen. I would say the population minus 0.5%. I would say okay, let's go on with Operation Wasserburg. Improve armor, heavy cannons. Okay, let's start the battle. Our first battle here. Ukrainian Infantry Division. Italian operative captured, logistics company 10, and we're back in tank era. A new type of armored car. Let's go with it. Yeah, we have encircled 5 of their divisions. Panzer Grenadier Division. Yeah, it's gonna do a good job. Let's take also Baku. And here's one. Toys are us funded. American toy baby product retailer. Alright, so it seems that our attack is absolutely great. Good. So now we're done here. Now let's see what our troops are doing in the north. So we're already entering Kazakhstan, which is absolutely great. I would also like to attack that as well. But maybe later Romania is actually independent. Justify war goal against them and attack Romania as well. Kazan has also been taken. Wow, this is looking great. Our troops are moving so fast. Look at them. They have absolutely no one to fight against here in Russia. And the Japanese are also advancing, but it seems that Maklike have arrived here at ground support World War II. They have arrived here with some of their divisions. Now the real battle is going to start here. The Mongols are neutral. They're socialist, export revolution, Soviet influence, defend Ulaanbaatar, recruit population 5%. They got some very nice bonuses. And this is the USSR with the capital at Omsk. The Sacred War. They are researching this. But it still seems to be our troops to advance any further. And I mean like very fast. Right, we have recruited a lot of tanks. Now, regardless of these American divisions, we have a lot of Panzer division to deploy. And that is of course absolutely great. Let's see how our offensive is going to continue right here first. Our troops are also able to move down. Yes, they're just moving. I think we're just going to encircle another massive amount of Russian troops down here. And we're going to continue moving up north. ABC begins television services on April 19, 1948. The ABC television network began its broadcast on its first primary affiliate in Philadelphia. Okay, very well. So let's go on here. And now we can modify the government again. But what can we modify? I could of course replace some of these. Justify war goal time minus 50%. More political power gain. Less loyal fascists, less democratic communist support. I think political power gain is going to be the most important stuff. Loyal fascist 10%, loyal fascist 10%. Old school diplomat, industrialist, and we're just gonna lose. I'm not sure where it was. Was this a fuel silo construction, stability, research speed, and political power gain? We're just going to replace it with Alfred Rosenberg. Now this one is going to give us 1.33. So finally we're starting to make a little bit more political power, which is so absolutely so great. It is indeed. Okay, so the spies have come back home. That's alright. They can actually defend the home. American states. Operational organization that was founded on April 1948 for the purposes of solidarity cooperation among its member states within the Western Hemisphere. Okay, now these guys are just standing here like fools. They should just move forward. They should move forward very fast, because we could encircle them here. So I'm just going to go ahead with it and see if it's going to work. Not to mention also taking their capital. Ah, shit. So I think this was armored car, right? New type of late war armored car that could also be upgraded. Late war armored car, which is this one, the Puma. And we're back to artillery or in artillery. So as you can see, we can go on with howitzer, mid-motorized rocket artillery, or something else. Then we're going to go 1955, 60, 65, and 70. There's also sub-proper howitzer 1, which is also cool stuff, sub-proper howitzer. But I'm going to go on the field gun 4, which is going to upgrade our artillery after all. And yes, our troops are moving forward, so come on guys, just move forward, just move faster forward. Not only moving forward, just move faster. In May 1948. Things are moving so slowly right now. I'm just gonna go towards their capital like immediately. We don't have to wait too much. And they've moved. Because that way we're gonna close all this and circle all these troops down here. Let's see if it's going to work. 64. So this is a battle that we might not be able to win, although we have a huge air support. Again, the Iraqi al-Ashwati al-Il, whatever infantry division. And we did it. I cannot believe this. Now we are going to encircle. We have encircled already all these divisions here. About a lot of divisions. Let's put some pressure on them first. With the troops that we have in the nearby area. I see that our troops are moving forward anyway here as well. There are still a lot of Iraqi troops that are fighting. But we're just moving forward towards Turkmenistan, which is now independent, and we see that we're gonna take out Russia. Now let's just move down here, and down here, so that we're gonna capture the territories. Very big attrition is going to be very big, very high. I mean. Now these guys are also being pulled back here as well. The Japanese are fighting, and they are getting a lot of experience. The Japanese are having their forces from World War II or from World War I era, and I think that's why they got very experienced generals here. Solar eclipse in Japan. Alright. Decrypted our cipher. Doesn't matter. And we got similar companies. You can see these guys are completely certainly gonna be destroyed very soon. just try to continue our offensive. Here's single company. Going back to tanks, I would like to go with the yacht house, 34 days. Alright, let's go on. We are in each and every month is important. And we're still repairing something. Oh, they managed to break the encirclement. This is pathetic. Although I'm not quite sure it's going to last long. Yeah, as you can see, we are being encircled anyway. So we're just gonna try to break them here. As you can see, yes, we have managed to destroy so many of their divisions. In 8th of June. And our troops are keep advancing, pushing the Russians to the north. I'm not sure where their actual capital now is. Must be around here. I don't think it's very far away. Let's try another encirclement here. Just gonna give it a try. They've got 45 nuclear bombs, which is apartheid era in South Africa. I think we're gonna have rebellion in South Africa. Puma founded. Wait a minute. Puma founded in West Germany. Schuhfabrik Rudolf Dassler. Ah, this is the Puma. Okay, cool. So we're now gonna get even more political power because we're gonna have more stability. So we're gonna rise stability to. It's gonna rise to 100%. Zarek is saying that the game is laggy. You know, it is indeed laggy that late in the game, although we're not very late in the game. But I'm just happy that it's not laggier than that, if you know what I mean. And it could be really worse than that. So I think it's just working alright for the game right now. Of course it's laggy because it has a lot of information to process. So no matter what kind of computer you're gonna have, it's still gonna be laggy. Because the mod is very complex in the game too, so that's just what it is. We got the thermonuclear bomb 1, we're starting in 2 years now. Improve our armor, that's good. Now let's get back to our main focus, which is right here. I would go well with Precipice of Victory. It's gonna give us base stability 40%. And get an invasion of the moon, airport of America, and influence Argentina. This is also good. So let's go on with that. 35 days. That's alright with it. Yeah, as you can see, our troops are advancing everywhere. This is really good. And we got infantry fighting being in 1949, although we are in 1940, so we're ahead of time here. Going back to infantry. 1949, so we could also move on with this type of weapons, SDG-45. In 144 days, United Airlines flight crashes, 624. A Douglas DC-6 airline registration was a scheduled passenger flight that originated in San Diego, with stops in Los Angeles and Chicago, en route to LaGuardia in New York City. The 4-engine propeller-driven airplane crashed at 1:41 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on June 17 outside of Pennsylvania, Aristus, killing 4 crew members and 39 passengers on board, basically killing everyone. First monkey astronaut in space, a captured monkey named Albert first went into space today. That was maybe the first mammal to go into space. Hope they have enough benefit. Yeah, sure. Okay, so there is a circle here. No, let's just attack and take them out. This French unit. Oh, I just forgot to unpause it. Okay, very difficult to fight this unit here, but it seems that we got another guys that will join the fight, and we're gonna have a better attack because they are infantry. What a big difference between these units, isn't it? It's just a big, huge, great difference between these units. Alright, hang on a second. I got an idea because okay, so we encircled these guys as well, it seems. Let's just see what we have here again. Power status report. Changes. French-German customs war propaganda, but there is nothing happening this way. Prepare for the unallied civil war. No, not recommended. Industrial land appropriation. No. Develop research reforms. National line. Maybe I should do this, but later. Recruit. Let's recruit them. Form new nation. No. Create general government Poland and expand Middle Africa, Britain. I'm gonna form this lifetime the Adolf Hitler. And we got some new other divisions, as you can see, Das Reich. And unfortunately, we don't have any more political power just now. Now, where shall we send these dudes? I should send them to another general, of course, together with some Panzer division. So this is the army group. This is gonna have a European name. Let's just call it. No, actually, no. That's actually alright. SS Army Group is going to be alright. And we're gonna need, of course, a new general here soon, and here as well. That's what we're gonna need. But we don't have any command power right now. And of course, a new field marshal here too. This is the 4th International Army, and this is the second of them, SS Panzer Division. Question is, can we recruit this freely? Oh man, we can. That's great, because I want to recruit more of them. SS Grenadier and SS Panzer Division, SS Grenadier. Okay, let's just recruit some of them. Not too many of them, of course. Oh, this is absolutely great, because I'm going to invest all of the political power into these troops. That is going to make Germany actually the best nation in Franken and Thuringen. We're going to recruit even more SS Panzer Division, and we're going to put them into this army here. That will give us a lot of units. We already have a lot of units. I mean, if you're going to take a look here, we got 443 division and 6 million manpower, which is almost 9 manpower. 7 million manpower, sorry, which is absolutely great. Alright, so let's continue our offensive down here. Good, so that our troops should be able to move forward. And we are moving forward, make no mistake, we are just pushing the enemy back. Here, isn't there, we have encircled them, this is what it looks like. There are so many different forward divisions, right? And they are actually encircled completely. Since they are not able to move, they are taking attrition. I'm not sure why, but this is what it looks like. And these are the Americans attacking here. Yeah, they have taken also all the equipment. In June 1948, our troops are pushing forward. Deutsche Mark becomes. We have a bonus on this. We have more stability. 93 and occupation policy. Our troops enter USSR. Soldiers are greeted with shouts of joy. Soft occupation policy or harsh occupation policy. Division attrition, but encryption, resistance, compliance, damage to garrison. Increased collaboration with Soviet Union 10%. 30%. A soft occupation is going to be much better. Also going to give us non-core manpower. Of course, a soft occupation. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got 11 million. And we're getting 100,000. Wow, that's incredible. Deutsche Mark becomes officially currency. Because we are actually occupying German Reich. We are occupying the Soviet Union. We also got plenty of troops. Now our allies are attacking from the point of view, from the part. They are still struggling. But our troops are actually moving forward. And they are conquering everything. They're also getting even more political power. Now they got so much stability. Things looking absolutely wonderful. We've got light cruiser 1948. We're going back to air. We're still recruiting this helicopter prototype. Right, I'm just gonna wait. Let's go to engineering. It's gonna take a year. Yeah, a year is way too much. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to demobilization, but let's choose the one that's gonna give us the least effects, the least penalties. Let's choose this demobilization in 61 days, construction, speed, and factory repair. Construction. Yeah, we got anyway a lot of dockyard output and factory output, so we should be alright with. Ah, shit, wait a minute, there was a new type of ship. I forgot about it. Ah, it's light cruiser. I remember, it's light cruiser. And we can also upgrade radar, cruiser, air armor. And we're gonna have it anyway here. So let's have 10 of them. We got plenty of ships now. Now the massive fleet is forming, and we have hunted down a lot of convoys. And we are still hunting a lot of convoys. Alright, let's get back to these dudes, and let's see if we're gonna be able to take out even a bigger part of Russia. It seems yes, you see that our troops are advancing everywhere. They also take Perm, which is a big town. They can also run into Soviet Russia. So we got the new type of tank. Not sure what kind of tank is a Sturmgeschütz. Whatever. We're gonna go one with Howitzer 4. Wait. 2 class. No, these are only type of ships, I think. Right, because we have anyway the biggest ships, super heavy SP tank destroyer or infantry vehicle, infantry fighting vehicle, Graf Zeppelin class, Q class, and P class. So wait a minute, we have outdated production for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, that's okay. Collaboration with the Soviet Union gives us so much manpower, which is so bloody important. It's unbelievable. They got kept at our hungers. And here we're also being to push forward against the Russian Empire, which I think just about to capitulate. Soviet Union, Kingdom of France, Kingdom of Italy, they have already capitulated, but I think I have. Wait a minute, I have an idea, because we got these Marines. Let's just send them to invade Cagliari. That's alright. Let's send them in, and new Marines are coming. Indeed. They're just being recruited right now. Oh yes, we are moving closer towards Makliki, which are also being pulled back. They have a big territory there, but they are being pulled back by the Japanese. And there is another invasion, I think, by the Americans. They're just trying to take the Russians out. Yes, we are completely pulling back the Russians. We didn't even manage to make it to 1950s. Things are still taking so much time here. But since the allies are actually pushing forward also towards the Russian capital, precipitous of victory, and as you can see, we got stability finding 100%. And the last thing to research here is the encirclement doctrine, which is not going to give us any real bonus, but we're going to go on with it because I have to get it with it. 1.81 political power. And our troops are pushing forward. Kyrgyz Republic must be neutral. I am commander. Decentralized command, mobile tactics. Absolute obedience. Indoctrinated schools. Executive order by President Truman. This executive order abolished discrimination on the basis of race, color in the United States Armed Forces and led to the end of segregation in services during the Korean War. It was a crucial event in the post-World War II civil rights movement and a major achievement of Truman's presidency. And we finally have 12 million manpower. That is great. As soon as you can see, we're just gonna reach Guangxi K or Mate K. There are the Boxers. I think they're also our puppet state. We got only one division, so we're not gonna request them anything. Our allies are actually being pushed forward. Amphibious vehicle 1950. Okay, let's get back to this era. Paratroopers 4. And I think that we can replace something here. Infantry vehicle 1945. I thought we could replace this as well with infantry vehicle 1949. Unfortunately, it doesn't say so, but it is so. Mechanized equipment, improved amphibious tank. Alright. Improved amphibious tank Tau Panzer 3. Well, it seems it looks the same. And what was it that we have researched recently? Super heavy tank and... no, what was it? What is it? Amphibious vehicle? Improved amphibious tank is the only thing that we have here. Oh, I think it was amphibious vehicle. This is something else. But let's see if we can update our marine divisions with that. No, unfortunately, this marine division is full. Let's try. We had another one. This one here, which is smaller. Jaeger, Desert Infantry. Ersatzherr, not sure what these guys are. Stronger than militia anyway. We could also create a militia or garrison division, but I'm not gonna do this. Just a waste of time. Light infantry. Better than militia 2. 79. And results here. Infantry and results here. Infantry defense. Recovery rate. Breakthrough 9. Yeah, they are better than results here. And the Marines with infantry. It seems that infantry are better, they have better defense anyway. Breakthrough, well, the Marines have better breakthrough and soft attack. Better, hard attack is the same. Suppression organization, -1. Infantry organization, -1. And then there is desert infantry. Then we might have mechanized naval infantry. Well, this is super important. This is what I should go for. And unfortunately, I didn't do that. Amtrak battalion as well. These are really important. And unfortunately, I didn't upgrade this with our initial Marine division, which are right here. But I'm gonna do this with our next Marine divisions, and I'm gonna also create another Marine army like that. Right here. Mechanized and with Amtrak battalion, which is also a Marine naval infantry. Amtrak and mechanized airborne. This what else do we have? Mechanized mountaineers and airborne. Armored infantry. Motorized rocket artillery. Nope. I'm just gonna leave them like that. I could, of course, what do we have here? Support heavy tank. Oh, Navy Special Forces support. Wow, this is incredible. I didn't know we have this. Alright, cool. I think that's enough. And I'm gonna create a lot of new divisions this time. Of course, I could also go with another Marine to make it strong. Alright, and this is not the Marines, this is the Marine division. So 8,000 men, and I'm gonna create a lot because we still got enough troops. So we just add like 11 divisions like that. More locations. In Turingen as well, and we're gonna create another Marine. In fact, I'm gonna try to supply this guy with all these 12 divisions. So they're gonna need Amtraks. Gonna have to, for this amphibious landing vehicle, I think should be here. Is this the one here? This vehicle. It is. Oh, okay. Let's create it. Let's create a lot of them. 1950s amphibious vehicle. Now I'm gonna have some massive amphibious units right now in 1948. Amtraks, there they are. We are already creating them. And using them as well. The rest, we got everything we need. We got train, we got heavy SP artillery, we got strategic bombers, city fighters, just everything we need. And we're also using some manpower as well. We could create even more SS divisions. As you can see, we have not reached yet the the Cold War era, because this mod is unfinished. I just hope the guys will finish it. That would be really awesome. Also, our allies are trying to take in Cagliari. I'm not sure who's gonna manage to do it first. These guys are on their way. They're just arriving. What we're gonna need is a new general, I think, here or here. Also, a new admiral would be a good idea. Oh yes, because we got so many ships. But I'm just gonna wait even more to get more command power. Attrition 5%. We're still losing, I think, to attrition some forces, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's continue our offensive against the Soviets. As you can see, we have the circle here. We're not going to be able to escape. They are trying to break us here. No, actually, it's the Machiavelli that are trying to attack us with their troops. that the Americans are moving forward. Let's help them a little bit. Become a military administration, and I think they're gonna break free as well. This will happen very soon. I'm pretty sure about that. Soft occupation policy. Wow, this is absolutely awesome. And they have, but we didn't really manage to capture too much from the poor Soviets. Now the Japanese are fighting very efficiently against Maklike. The Japanese are a truly big force here. As you can see, they got 1 million manpower and 68 divisions on it. We could ask them for some forces, but I don't want to do this. I want to have our own forces. Oh, we have no... What do we have? Will we need this? Western Mediterranean Sea? West Mediterranean Sea. Alright, then let's send some dudes to patrol. Maybe we have some, might have some ships in the nearby area. We don't have. This guy's operating in Caribbean Sea, operating, holding position in... Okay. Convoy rating. Good, so we gotta check on his own space data. Then he's also losing some manpower, but he's actually doing good, and it's good that we managed to encircle the Soviets here completely. We're just gonna wipe out all this region. Then we're gonna unite with our forces. Yeah, the Soviets are being encircled here. They got no power at all, and now we should start attacking Maklike. Or else are also trying to push forward, I mean the Americans. .37, so our manpower is increasing a lot because of this bonus. We're getting like almost 100,000. Unfortunate demobilization now. Construction repair, factory repairs minus 50%. That is very costful, very painful. Tomahawk reactor. 600 days. I think it's a little bit ahead of time. We got a new type of motorized 1949, a new type of track that I would like to research now. Yeah, that is looking good. 11 days anti-air upgrade. Infantry equivalent 3, MP43. Okay, so there are still some towns and villages here that we can capture. Let's just get rid of this Russian troops, I mean remaining Russian troops. Let's see how this will work. 4 Russian divisions are being taken by our cavalry division and Bayerische Ersatz division. And they are doomed. Tashkent has been taken. I think I'm gonna have to tell to guide my troops to take them all in all. Well, maybe we could wait a little bit. This guy is skilled 6 now, 21% attack. He has a great bonus. And the Russians are almost encircled here. We also got an island here. I'm not sure how did we get that island, and I think the allies that will try to defend. Right. And their capital is at Arhangelsk. Now, as you can see, this region has been cleaned. And our guys are still attacking the Maklik, which is the only one left to fight. There's also Kingdom of France that I'm trying to... Okay, we can launch the attack. Let's do it. Let's do it now. Cagliari. It should be very easy to take them out with our marines. They have no troops, because I think all of the Italian troops are in Russia right now. And they thought that I'm not gonna count for them. Let's go on and take their territory here. This is gonna also be our territory. And we finally have some political power. We can modify government. No, this is going to be too costly. Increased DEFCON is going to give us political power gain stability. So I think this is important to DEFCON 5, unavailable. More stability, we don't need stability. We need political power gain 0.5, land-lease tensions and volunteers, and generate war goal tension 100%. Absolutely wonderful. Now we should have 2.16 political power gain, which is absolutely perfect. Advanced anti-air upgrade. A new navy. I think heavy cruiser would be good. Let's mount it. And this guy became independent SS State Burgundy. That's incredible. Italy, finally. Now we got some equipment there. Yes, and this is like a lot of equipment. Let's see. Still 2.1 million infantry weapons. Because I think we are also producing very little equipment because we got actually so much. That's why we're not producing that much. And our marines have nothing to do now. Theoretically, we can launch another attack on France if we want to, or actually on our enemies. Maklik, Kingdom of France, and Honduras. What is Honduras? Here is Republic of Honduras. Yeah, we can arrive and take Honduras. They are sending their troops wherever they want to. Because we got everything we need here. We could attack them here, that port. They do have, however, a few ports in here. We could theoretically also attack them here, but I don't think this is a good idea. So we're gonna wait with our armed tracks and so on to attack them. Let's see what we got, because we need to send this planes to Central America, such as strategic bombers. And on heavy bombers as well in Central America, because we might be able to meet them and attack them. We'll see about that. It's gonna take 7 days, but they just need to get into position. As you can see, they are still in the middle of Europe. No one's gonna be able to attack us there. Now this guy, it seems that he doesn't have any chance to attack anymore. Of course, we're gonna make sure that we're gonna take out Russia. Without taking out Russia, we will just not going to be able to do nothing. So let's unite our front lines now. I'm going to send more troops in the north, and we're just going to wait first. But I hope that we're not going to get encircled by the enemy. And it still seems that our troops are able to advance even farther on. As you can see, the Russians here are theoretically almost encircled. Oh, someone managed to advance. Actually, let's cut them off, because they move very fast. Okay, and now let's take them. I think soon they're gonna run out of supplies. They are also in circle penalty. They have a huge circle penalty, so I think that we should just leave to defeat them. Yeah, they're just doomed. Alright. And we're trying to move forward towards Grand CPK. This is the same thing that the Japanese are trying to do, but they are not able to do anything because they are also being backed down in Siberia. Encirclement doctrine. No real effect on this, of course. One of these. National Alignment Alliance Hungary and Romania offers alliance. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on with this because I think it's important. How much is it gonna take? 70 days still. Alright. Let's take that tiny territory as well before we're gonna move forward. And this is our army, Army 3. 20 there. Yes, this is the one. Yes, our troops are advancing nevertheless, which is soon gonna be to completely encircle Russia. Now, since they have encircled me right now, because it seems that I don't have enough troops, this is of course also our territory. They got so many divisions, I'm gonna have to be careful here because I don't want to lose divisions just like that. Space race starts. Earlier today, the Germans announced the launch of their space program in 1948 in October. This announcement shook the great powers all around the world. Will they join what some already called the space race? Or will they be left behind in the dust? We'll see. Bringing light to the world, power 20, and develop missiles. That's good. 1957. Now, as you can see, we are way ahead of developing missiles. Anti-air, air attack. Indeed, we're just gonna have some more bonuses when we're gonna do this. And we got our first possible missiles, but as you can see, SRBM-1, IRBM, and intercontinental ballistic missile. We're way ahead of that. I think I could go on, for example, with SRBM here. Not sure what that means. We're ahead of time. It's going to take a bit of time, but it doesn't matter. MHD development, air range 5%. Neutron bomb, 500% cartridges. In 2010. Well, we are only in 1948. Let's go on with this one anyway. That is looking very cool. And it seems that we don't have enough troops indeed. Now, I have an idea in order to make our life easier. Because it doesn't make sense to fight on thousands on such a huge front with so little troops. I mean, it's not going to bring anything. So let's do this. Let's try to head towards Anhaltsk. There you go. Now we're gonna wait and we're gonna get into position. With this dude as well, we're just gonna prepare the invasion of Honduras or so. And then we're gonna move on. And national alignment is also going to be good. We might actually attract Romania and Hungary to our faction. Hungary doesn't exist as far as I know. No, but Romania could be attracted on our side. Invite to faction is they're just about to join. Democratic outlook, nationalist and authoritarian. I think they will join after this, after researching this. And we still need a lot of Amtraks in order to recruit this Amtrak's amphibious vehicle. However, it's not going to be a big deal. And we got some other marines coming. We're going to have a huge marine army that is we're putting up together. Cannot wait. Yeah, this is the nationalist or Nazi Hungary. Let's ask them also for some garrison. Oh my god. And we got only 10 divisions. We got 12 million for support. How great is this? We got collaborations in many subjects. Collaborations with Soviet Union. You have 30% collaboration with Soviet Union. This reduced their surrender level by 9% and we give 30% compliance when the enemy capitulates, which we can use for unlocking additional compliance modifiers. That is so awesome. Local police force, a new regime. The provisional government of the Soviet Union, volunteer program for population, for reorganized workforce. Absolutely awesome. Bonuses. Okay, now we could use the decryption against them. Also again, continue with it, let's go with it. And wait, we have a lot of spies that are not doing anything. Let's just send some spies into action. There. Into Maklik, which are build network. Where exactly can they build it? What is the capital of Maklik? Must be around here, right? Ah, this is the capital right here. Whatever. I'm just gonna have to build somewhere. There'll be enough. And the guys are in position. They're not in position. These guys are also not in position. And they say I could activate plan, but they're not in position. So I better not do it yet. Ashgabat earthquake. Who cares? Of course, attrition here is huge, and it's not going to be easy to encircle these Russian units. They also don't have too many units anyway. And here we get Kingdom of Greece trying to invade directly at their capital, which is actually a great idea. Now we're getting 130,000 monthly estates. Wow, that's incredible. Now we got only the American troops that are at the border with Maklik, but they're doing a great job. They're not going to be able to pass through. Okay, let's just see, because I want to launch an offensive here against the Russians, and I want to do it fast. Yeah, I think it's going to take a while, honestly. And finally, we're gonna have helicopters. We got DEFCON 5, which doesn't give us any penalty. Once we're gonna reach DEFCON 4 is we're gonna have less political power. Whatever, so we got helicopter prototypes, that's absolutely great. So we're gonna be able to research our first type of helicopters. Neighbor's cargo helicopter. Now back to engineering, 1950, so we can finally go on with early Cold War computing machine. We're going to give us research speed 10% more. We already have 52% research speed. We got, because of the penalties, only 6% construction speed. As you can see, it's going to take forever here. And still a lot of factory output, which is absolutely perfect. Because we also got a lot of factories that we're not using. And we're still not able to launch the offensive here. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. I've got so many ships here. And what about the Marines? The Marines are also ready to launch the attack. Let's just check it. This is going to last a little bit. November 1948. I wanted to reach 1950, but as you can see, it's just complicated. It's just difficult. Dietmar, the blonde knight of Germany, Kohlmann, shut down the lightning. Great. Let's see if we're gonna make it with our Marines. Can we give a bonus? Preparation speed. Now it's too late. Gas attack would be a bonus. Effects for 3 days. But it seems they got no one to fight. No need for any bonus. In fact, I'm gonna recruit a new general because I always wanted a new general. And then a new admiral, of course. Just got a lot of things to do with our command power. We'd be glad if we had more command power. Yeah, for example, here we're also going to need a new general as well. 12.8. Okay, let's just focus on these guys because we're gonna need to. Let's go. So we're gonna take the capital immediately. They're gonna surrender it. They got Managua, the new capital. And yes, just like I thought. Let's see. Nicaragua, which is our puppet state, has been reduced, and we got also a territory. That's alright. Now we did it. Our objective has been achieved. We can also start an offensive here. Let's try it. Yes, we're gonna take a huge attrition, but it doesn't matter. Wait, someone wants to enter El Salvador. Yeah, let's invite them. Why not? Dictatorship, military dictatorship. So of course he wants to join a faction. So we got 29 divisions, a few ships, a battleship or so, and no claims. But they're gonna help. So we got infantry equipment 1949. Gonna move on here. What we got here? Sniper company, that's great. Flamethrower as well. Time to replace this. And time to replace this as well. That's what can we do here. Because there is also a lot to upgrade. I don't want to move with DEFCON because I want this political power bonus. So I'm gonna leave it that way. Now what about here? If you're gonna move with space program, we're gonna start losing political power 2%, and we're gonna get a bonus. No need to do that now. Nuclear program, same thing. However, yes, political power gain minus 2%. Now, what about this one here? Armor research speed. Porsche heavy tank. Medium tank destroyer. Light tank. I think Waffenmann is the best thing to do. Armor production cost, armor technology. Production cost minus 10%. Steyr. Production cost minus 20% for medium tank only. Medium and modern tank chassis. Krupp. Armor technology. Armor research speed 10%. And armor heart attack Porsche. Armor research speed 10% and armor heart attack. Armor technology. I think I'm gonna go on Porsche, although production cost minus 10%. This one is also good. Lightly hard to take. This one is also with the Waffenarmed, but I think Steyr is gonna be better. Production cost 10% less. Let's go on with it. Yes, and we're gonna move forward onto Arhangelsk, taking out the last remaining Russian troops. Japanese official sentenced to death on Friday 12th. Oh yes, right, it was the trial. Well, Japan now is a puppet state of ours. Justice, whatever you say. So it seems that this guy is not going to be able to attack anymore. Because attrition here is absolutely enormous. Recruitable is even more, has increased even more. So the only way to advance would be if we're gonna bring up another army there. Let's see if we're gonna encircle those troops. There will be something good. Let's take it as well. I think I'm gonna have to tell him what to do and where to attack, otherwise it's not going to work. That is the truth. And forward. Now I'm gonna try to move forward as well. Because we can send them back. This was such a good idea. Yeah, because the Russians are heavy. Now they are being pulled back also by Mark K over there. So let's see if we're gonna be able to completely destroy them. It's very difficult to fight here in the far north, and that is for sure. Million manpower. Wow. And we're getting 100,000 pounds. It doesn't really seem to work. Of course, we're gonna try to take these guys out. 2 Russian divisions. And it seems that it's going to work fast, although we are taking a lot of attrition as well. Yeah, also Americans. Oh, there is an invasion here in Arhangelsk. We got a lot of troops and they are defending. They're also taking attrition because too many troops here in the north is just not going to help. Instead, our allies will break them up with that Greek unit. Let's align Romania first in 35 days. I think this will be important. Army abolished Costa Rica, whatever. And there is a huge attack. That is happening right now. Right, we're just gonna try to move on and pull them back. Although no matter what, since we are pulling them back in. Paratroops 4, that's good. And we're back at tanks. Now here are tanks. I'm gonna move on to Panzer 3N, 48 days, so this is not going to last. It's not going to last too much. Maghreb Empire capitulated. Not sure what exactly they were. Maghreb Empire, that must be around here. I'm not quite sure about where Maghreb Empire was, or was it here? No, they are our puppet state, Rehe. No, this is somebody else. We got 11 division. The Japanese are also able to move on. Conditions are a strike at the lifeline. So we got 146,055 divisions. They're doing very good. No fleet and no air force. That's right. We should have a huge advantage on them. They have divisions here. Also, the Americans have lost some troops, but they are taking a very big amount of attrition. Oh, it's over. Russia has capitulated. Now, what do you guys what do you guys think I should do then? This is also Austro-Hungary. So this we're talking here about a big capitulation. And what can we do is to increase our territory, of course. This is exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take Sudetenland. This is take state, right? So we will take Sudetenland, which is only here, also a part of Poland, and also this territory here as well. And I think that I should be thankful with what I got right now. Also Südtirol, and I think that should be enough for me. I'm not gonna take any other territory. I'm just gonna pass it. I'm gonna submit demands. That's right. And then I'm gonna end it here. The rest could be independent. We're gonna also enter. They're also gonna enter into our faction. So I don't need too much territory. That's fine with it. Again. So we took 21 states. Now there is still Austro-Hungarian Empire, which is in Axis. They have, yeah, they still got their alliance. That's incredible. They got their alliance still. And we've got troops that are standing here. It's giving access to his production license. No, we have actually a lot of troops that are... But they're moving anyway. Yeah, they're actually gonna move around territory. So of course this could mean that we're gonna have another war with these dudes. With this alliance, which is the other axis. So this is going to repeat itself. But of course this time we're gonna be very prepared. Unfortunately, these troops cannot move. I wonder why. We could invite them into faction. Why can't we? It's not allowed. Okay, it's not allowed into faction. So we're gonna get even less manpower. What about Russia? Russia is in the same state and Soviet Union too. And we are only at war now with Maklike and Kingdom of Romania, it says. Maklike are right here. Right, so our troops will move back, I guess. Seems not all of them. Actually, yes, all of them. Right, so that was it. I didn't take too much, but as you can see, Poland at least has been. So they're in Axis, but they're also in Axis. Republic of Lithuania has been taken out. Right, so we made peace with them. This was a long war indeed, but now we are of course stronger because we also got more divisions, 443. Now of course the Austro-Hungarians were also going to start putting up a lot of divisions. Yeah, they're doing fine. They're gonna replenish very fast, and so are we. Oh, we don't have soft occupation anymore. And there is also France. I think they're gonna try to attack Côte d'Ivoire. I guess I just wasted because I could put Austro-Hungarian as a puppet state and Russia too. And all actually the other factions of the puppet state, that mean they will bring the game to an end, of course. But it is what it is. Now I'm gonna have to prepare for a new war, of course, for these nations. Although I would go in attack. Of course, I don't want to align Romania and Hungary. I will go and attack Denmark and Norway first. And I'm gonna also would like to release, at least but not last, Great Britain. That would be the plan for the next century. What we gain is that we have annexed a lot of territory down here, which is great. Another war with these guys would send me to annex even more territory. Right, I guess that we're just gonna see what's gonna happen next. Another thing that I'm noticing is that we got plenty of troops. Let's just send them. Oh no, this is going to be a little bit too much for one general. So they're not gonna move yet, which means that I'm gonna send only one up each. You can have 36 divisions. What can I say? This is great. But as you can see, the border now is smaller with Poland and some other of our allies. We just have a smaller border. Alright, and we're not going to go with the border with Russia because we're going to leave our allies to do that. Right, but we're gonna go with this border because we're soon gonna invite Poland. Not Poland. We're gonna invite Denmark and Norway. In fact, I can do this very soon. We don't really have to wait for that. We also got the African division. In a second. African division should be posted here at the border with Italian Africa. And France. We didn't take any of this territory. Maybe I should have. I don't know what to say. Maybe I should have, or maybe not. And there is also Pakistan and India, which I think are anyway very powerful right now. Pakistan having 33 divisions. Not much Americans. I think the Americans are having now 350 because extensive conscription. They got 13 million manpower. That's why. And a lot of airplanes. Very powerful airplanes anyway. So that being said. Right, we also got the Marines. These guys are a puppet state. And these guys are in the same faction as we are. Okay. You can also request forces if you want, but we don't need that. And we got also the state, the Burgundy state, which are having this tiny territory here in the south. They are not our puppet state, they are still at war with HoI4. I don't think it's going to happen something else. We cannot ask them any forces, except for expeditionary forces, which I would do it. These guys are at the border with Italy, that's good. Now Italy is going to start deploying again. Theoretically said that we can ask for access. Unfortunately, cannot ask them to join faction. Is already in a faction, yeah, that's the problem. They got 2 divisions in 1 to 2 million. They got 75 requirements, so they're gonna start reinforcing a lot. We might have another big war with them as well, also with Russia and Austro-Hungary and so on. And after this war, the next war will be over. Which this time we will win, and we will win very easily. Yeah, then we're gonna launch an attack. Let's see. What justification of France justification against Côte d'Ivoire? Oh, this is dangerous. What is Côte d'Ivoire? Around here. Yeah, because they are our puppet state here. And we got 2 divisions already. Occupied territories for sport 12 million. We still got collaboration with Russia, but don't have that bonus anymore. We had a nice bonus against Russia here, which disappeared. And right, we're gonna try to ask Romania to join. Romania together with Bulgaria is going to be a good achievement. Also the Greeks with 10 divisions. There is Central Greece, which is in the other action forces. And Austro-Hungarians are still having this. As you can see, regardless of the territory that I have annexed here, South Tyrol and so on, the AI didn't make any, which is of course a big bug here. I think this is what's supposed to happen. So we are the only one to gain the advantage of this game. This is what it seems to be. Against, alright, let's go on. Against Russia. But I don't think it's going to bring something. Plant false intelligence or no. Prepare for fast. We're not going to plant any false intelligence. The game just also seems to work a little bit more smoothly. Wait, who can join them? Maghreb Empire, they are not at war with anyone. I'm not sure what exactly are they. Let's send them anyway. That was so nice. And what is exactly? Moroccan Emp. Okay, so this is just a tiny territory. They don't even have. 49. Ah, they got 2 divisions, whatever. So who can join now? Peronism. Peru. This must be Peru. Okay, what about here? Did we Kingdom of France justify war goal? And peace treaty only 6.1 war tension. So this is not nuclear attack 10%. Okay, so nuclear attacks of course are always bad. We can have nuclear attacks also from our enemies after 1904. There are still effects from 1904. We could add a theorist or what? Oh yes, we can add a theorist. Rocket scientist, nuclear, military, air, doctor, strategic destruction cost, research speed, rocket scientist. I think this time I'm gonna go with rocket scientist. We're getting unfortunately less. To select the target, make resistance contact. Okay, we select the target now. I don't understand, how can I select the target? Ah, here! Right, very good. Okay. Make resistance contacts. The government idea steer has been removed. Are we now in a new era? Big question. No, still World War II era. We're not in Cold War now. You're also lying. Okay, but these guys have been removed. And we got some other guys here. Democratic Reformer. Daily support for unaligned, Salafist. Subversive activities, captain of industry, financial expert, compassionate. Improve relations, opinion damage to garrison. Party popularity, stability modifier, same ideology, monthly opinion. Ideological crusader, prince of terror, non-core and manpower, 2%. Improve relations, anti-communist, stability we got it 100%, we don't need any more stability. Propaganda, war support, and economies. I think this one is good. Party stability, and that was all what we could do. Welcome to the early call. Oh yes, January the 2nd. Load early Cold War. So economic crisis. Bonus research slot. Oh man, this game is actually doesn't stop to amaze me. Recruit population 55%. Let's go on to the next day. So as you can see now, we need again joins the Warsaw Pact. Joins the Warsaw Pact. Oh, what pact do we have here? No faction. And the Austro-Hungarians also have no faction. Create faction with Austro-Hungarian. Oh, okay, guys, let's see. So we're gonna have to make a new. We're gonna have to make a new faction. I can also call it Axis. Absolutely. The Dawn of Axis. Together with Austro-Hungarians, because we were always together. What about Americans? They are together with us in Axis because so they also gave us a lot. Now we can invite a lot of faction into Axis. This is fantastic, man. We are in early Cold War era, and we are together in the same call to arms. But wait a minute, we're still at war with Maklik. Alright, maybe we're gonna call them later. Wow, that is fantastic, absolutely incredible. I love this game, I love this mod. It cannot get better than that. Now we got new things to do because we are in early Cold War area. What about, wait a minute, first of all, who can we invite? Italy. Let's invite them. Finally, we're gonna be in the same axis. El Salvador. Start Burgund. Yeah, because they were also independent. Maghreb Empire. And that's it. So all of them have accepted in January the 4th. Now as you can see, our territory is huge. France is in no faction. I wonder... Italy is also in no faction. Yeah, we can also call to arms against the Maghrebs. So let's call them. They're not going to accept it. Fantastic. Whatever. If they're not going to accept it, I don't care. If they want to join, they can join alone. I'm not going to bother with that. And we're also supposed to invite our own. And we got the new resource slot. Regarding rockets, 1957, we are in 1949. We're gonna have to wait a lot to research this type of rockets. Now here, we could go on with Tomahawk reactor. It's going to take 2 years in 1950. I think I'm gonna go on with it. Tomahawk reactor is something very good. Production. How about... I think we got a lot of divisions. I don't need to do. What, 267 only? Yeah, now we're gonna have to have our own army. Republic of Sudan is about to become a puppet. We're gonna lose our puppets very soon. In 1949, in January, so this is where things are moving forward. Russia is in no faction, but it could found actually a faction. And we're not gaining too much oil anymore because our bonuses have been vanished. Don't have any bonuses, and I'm curious to see what are the early Cold War bonuses now. Good point is that we still got our puppet states here, and we're talking about a lot of them. And we have made allies with Austro-Hungary and Italy, which means that together we're going to conquer everything, including Russia, which is now the only threat that we have. USA is still our puppet state in the Cold War. I'm not quite sure they're going to be able to break free, even if they got so much manpower, 15 million and a And same thing about Japan. I'm not sure they're gonna be able to break free. They got, of course, a lot of bonuses. Rice Commissariat Army. They're still a puppet state. They got 79 divisions and 1 manpower, so we can rely on that as well. And we're gonna have to recruit new bloody generals. I was hoping so much that we're gonna have this. We got only 267 divisions. What is the acquired territory support? 500,000. This is still better. I'm just consuming too much of this because, although we are at war, of course. Yeah, let's just stop patrolling there. Operating. Preparing. Holding position. Yeah, many of our ships are actually docked. Operating the Caribbean Sea, no need to. You can go back. And a lot others are operating in the Caribbean Sea. We're gonna send them back as well. And then we have a lot of planes. But hang on a second. Yeah, of course they are standing by, which is great. But I don't want to see standing by. I want to see which one of them are actually active. I'm gonna send all of them back home. And I don't think, let's see, we have some other planes that are active now. I think not. Especially in Europe, it seems not. Now, as you can see, we're not consuming any fuel, but I was expecting to have more fuel in it. Let's just build more fuel then. From the territory that we managed to occupy, because we're definitely gonna need more fuel. Now we can build for our puppet state as well. In Africa, there's nothing else to build. No. The rocket side, let's just build this. Nuclear reactor and some more. Alright, I guess that's enough. That will be enough. So you can see we got plenty of factories. So we should just be alright. And so we're gonna align Romania and we're gonna have a new. So let's see, it seems that France might want to declare war on me, although I'm not sure they're gonna do it. I guess we'll see about that. Where is this guy moving to? Oh, at this border, alright. Yeah, just in case that the war will start, although I don't think that this is going to happen. So we are finally in our same faction again, Austria-Hungary, Italy, just was in the beginning. And after this bloody war, it seems that we managed to win. We got some territory around here. And we managed to make another alliance. Truman delivers fair deal speech. Specialized clothing World War II. I think I'm gonna have to research that as well. Align Romania. And we should have the beginning of the Cold War, New Age. We need to be at peace, and that's all that we have. Alright, I think it's because we are Nazi power. So we need to be at peace. That means that if we want to gain access to some more stuff, we're gaining a lot. This what can we do here? Suppress subject. Resistance target. Division training time, construction, air, enable. I think I'm gonna suppress the subjects. And that will be all. And once we're gonna make peace with Maklike, which are in here, of course it's also very difficult to attack them. I mean, I could send an army to attack them, but first of all I would need a general for that. But we're taking so much attrition around here. What we can do in order to stop this is to build some more railways in this area. Right, and some more infrastructure as well. Right. And a supply. Yeah, I think that might help a little bit with this investment in order to get better supplies here and destroy the Maklike, because there is no any other way that we could possibly attack them. And these guys are also alive, thus I think. Yeah, we're together in this massive alliance. Forced conscription. Now we're making only 55,000, but it's still really a lot. Much we're making. We're also having a lot of divisions here. And once we are in the same faction with us Hungarians and Italians, this is not going to be a problem. I don't think we will be again at war with them. How can we make peace with Maklike? The only condition was surrender. Otherwise it's just not going to work. I'm not even sure which factions are now on the map. The Americans are moving back home. They got so many divisions. 495, and I think they're gonna go with like 1,000 divisions because they got all sorts of manpower. These guys want to send us some very old type of reports. We're just gonna accept everything. We have a lot of field guns, anti-tank, infantry equipment 2.1 million, coastal artillery. Yeah, we got a lot of equipment indeed. I don't think we need something else. Zeppelin airframe. We also got Zeppelins. In 1949, we still got Zeppelins. Can you believe that? And I don't think we got those divisions, those Nazi divisions that we can create. No, we don't have them anymore. We just had them during the World War II era. But we got the space race here. This is something new. Engine testing campaign. Successful engine testing. Engine testing failed. +03. Let's do it. Partition of Switzerland. Let's do it as well. A kingdom of Italy is going to control. Alright, so I don't think this was a good idea. But dismantle marginal line. Right, I guess that's it. Yeah, so I think we have lost Switzerland, or no, actually Italy has a little bit of control of Switzerland, but I think that we are alright anyway. I now got light artillery equipment, which I'm not sure what it was. I think this is the one here. We're gonna move on with ships with 1948 battle cruiser. I think that we can replace this type of advanced artillery from the Cold War era. Heavy cruiser 1948, and we're back regarding, I think I'm gonna prototype from 1950s a type of helicopters. The scout helicopter, the first type of scout helicopters. And we got a new type of heavy cruiser 1948 that we can upgrade with the radar and cruiser armor. As heavy cruiser, I'm gonna create 10 of them. I know that our fleet is absolutely huge, and I would like to send them to one of our guys here and then put up a new general, a new admiral, I mean. I'm gonna send them with this one to create a even bigger fleet, I guess. But first of all, we're gonna do more command power. Not getting too much, we still got Adolf Hitler here. Daily gain 0.56. Manpower for their garrison. No, I'm not gonna invest them in manpower. We're gonna send them because we need manpower for ourselves. And we got to get only 2 spies. We can become master, and then we're gonna create new spies then again. Right. We're getting a lot of manpower, but I don't want to send out manpower. We're also suppressing subjects. We need to be at peace during the Cold War, and then we can do something. We also got collaboration with the Soviet Union that doesn't even exist. Motorized 1949, nevertheless. We're gonna move on with Night Vision 2. And we're gonna have to replace our motorized with the Opel Blitz. With the motorized 1949. A new type of truck in January 1949. I mean, we're not even in 1950s. Hang on a second. No, we got no one. Just gonna need more command power. But Hitler is still in power in some of his associates. So that cannot change. Two divisions are having the Austro-Hungarians. The state of the military Cold War. Two divisions are having also these guys. But anyway, we are a big force here, and our troops are back home. Yes, we can see what they got. Oh! What are they are in Warsaw Pact with the Soviet Union. Stalin is the leader. But it doesn't seem to be that powerful. This guy is in no faction. He's got 4 divisions. Soviet Union is having 1 division. Of course, they are recruiting more. And Japan is in Axis, so because they are still our puppet state, they didn't manage to break free. Yeah, things are looking very interesting. Yeah? Canada. The trust in the free market. Panzer Kampfwagen. Yeah, let's make this advanced artillery upgrade bonus. Panzer Kampfwagen 4. Cancel land lease, and we got $600. So we don't have that much. We are in a Cold War era. And construction speed is 6%. Let's see if we can send any planes to bombard once we They are the one to attack. We cannot launch a nuclear bomb. Right, let's see if you have any airfields here. This is the only one that we have, because we send some heavy fighters, tactical bomber over. There's 600 of them. 600 of them. Then it's going to be too much. We can send them, for example, here. Let's send them here first. Yeah, transform to elite air wing. Or train it to elite air wing. I'm not sure what are we going to lose by that. But let's do it. Flamethrower 10. And we're back with a new type of tank, but I'm not going to recruit a new type of tank. I will move on with the Tiger, GW Tiger. Peru and Ecuador. Yeah, because I think we got some allies. Argentina, for example. And who else? German Reich. Yeah, we got some territory here. Guatemala, not Brazil, but Argentina is in a faction, which is absolutely great. And I have created faction really with Austria-Hungary. I think that was a very good decision. Not to mention that we also managed to capture also some territory here from Poland. Poland, which is now at Warsaw Pact, and I think we're gonna have a war with them. Honestly. They are also at war with these guys. I just asked them for this in order to increase power. These guys are independent, just justify war going against them, or maybe it will be Stalin that is going to do that. Now this increases our relationship with Stalin. It also seems that they are not able to take out Maklike somehow. Maklike is the only one to attack. I think they have lost manpower. They got 57 divisions, no ships and no planes, and still the members are scrapping the barrel. They have lost a lot of manpower. They're doing very, very difficult, very hard. The Russians fought against these guys. First of all, now we can have a spy. What about the spies that we had before? So I'm going to recruit them, of course, immediately. With the artillery equipment. And we're going to move on with the new type of planes here because there are so many of them. In 1950s, Arado 555. Heavy artillery equipment. And our allies' attack doesn't bring anything. Let's see if our planes have arrived. Maybe you can. Yeah, they're too far away. But 500. I think we can send them here. Let's send them. No, there's too many of them. Who cares? And with all this, we're just going to send them here in Central Asia. They're not gonna have enough range, but it's going to be better than nothing. Alright. Metro strength. in Urumqi. That's good. What do we need here? Amtraks. Oh yes. We will be needing a lot of Amtraks, however we don't have too many of them. And we got our Amtrak Marines. Alright, let's just send them, I think, here. 17. And another 2 Marine divisions. 19. Now I cannot wait to have a general. It's gonna happen very soon. Our Marine General, I think, is going to be the most important, so it's gonna be the one that I'm gonna recruit. I'm not sure how early Cold War era is gonna last. Well, if you're gonna calculate, Cold War lasted from 1950 to 1990, 40 years. So 1970, I think it's gonna last. Until 1970, and modern era is gonna start in 1990. This is what I would say. I was still building up something. Yes, we're building up a lot of stuff. Northern Kashmir, because gaining only $9 an oil, which is of course not enough. Geschützwagen Tiger. Back to artillery. Let's go on with motorized rocket artillery. So we can replace something. Sturm Tiger, yes, we can replace something. Oh yes, we can also upgrade it a lot. But not too much. 100 is going to be enough. GW Tiger. Maybe sell proper artillery 3. A lot of equipment indeed. 17th of March 1949. Wait, we can have a general. I'm gonna commit this one for the Marines. So for general, then I'm gonna put up an admiral. We're gonna need this because take a look at this fleet that we got here, and with this one, it's gonna have an even bigger fleet. Let's see what can we do here? Can we? Let's try again to test the engine. War bonds, prepare, open up political discourse. I'm not sure what this will mean, but I think I'm gonna try it. Develop, dismantle marginal line. I think I'm gonna do that. Fate of Italy and Austria-Hungary. But we need them to be a puppet. Okay, so this is not gonna happen right now. Might not happen in this campaign of this game. Let's go on with create Indian section. Open up political discourse. Let's do this. We can still put up some 2 new guys here in Cal Force. I think these guys are also since the beginning of the campaign. Of course they are good. We got late Cold War and modern era, and then we're done. So a new spy. Okay, we're just gonna go with the best. I think this one is also good. I think get the capital in. Okay. Alright, so she's just gonna try to infiltrate. And the Austro-Hungarians have just started to recruit some divisions. These guys are independent. Oh man, unbelievable. Okay, very interesting setting now. But of course the question is, how are we gonna get it? Because I don't want to be at war with Mark K right now. I want to make peace. I want to be at peace. I want to take them out and be at peace. Transform them into a puppet or something like that. Oh, it seems that our allies will manage to break through here. And these are the Chinese attacking. Because we have war support, air support, and this air support is going to make the big difference. I said they were missing infantry equipment, but I think we got enough. 2.1 million. That's where they are sending us. Another counterattack here, but it's not going to bring anything. It's not going to be supported. Right, so it's cool that we're back at Cold War era. That happened in 1949. I didn't really expect this. This was really great. Construction speed, as you can see, is not going to be as much. It's going to be 6%. Production efficiency have also decreased a lot, but not that dramatic. We still got resources. Recruit and deploy. I think we're doing just great. We're doing just fine. We're just gonna need more of this Amtrak or Amtrax. Then we're gonna be fine. Air doctrine, as you can see, has been researched lately, and there is nothing that we can do here. No need to change this. Americans will also like some Thompson weapons. Declare war on Iraq. Did we declare war on Iraq? There is the Iraqi civil war. The Republic of Revolutionary, they are no faction. And this is the Austro-Hungarians. They have also lost a little of territory here in Bit Salzburg and so on because they annexed them. But there wasn't such a big problem, such a big deal. Anyway, so I think that's enough for now because I've played enough. I'm gonna play it next time. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye bye.